a lot of people don't know is salvia is the strongest psychedelic known to man.
Really?
There's no other psychedelic where you can like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I hit salvia one time on the way back from Amarillo to Borger.
Yeah.
And I seen the lines in the road, and I thought I was a train, and I did this for like fucking 20 minutes, bro.
You did what now?
I thought I was a train, bro. You know how they have the little thing that goes on the little rail, and I just did that, and it was like me, my baby mama, my son in the car seat, and my homeboy in a fucking single cab truck that was probably gonna break down before we got to Fritz. You know what I mean?
Why is
you
that
fucking
the
get there and you're like, oh shit, I'm not a train.
I'm not Thomas anymore.
What up, boys and girls, cats and squirrels, and everything in fucking tween? It is the motherfucking MOSHCAST episode. Who gives the actual fuck? Numbers are non-existent. We live in a world where war's okay and the homeless die. It's your host, fucking Almighty Sai, but I don't have to say that because you already know who it is. It's your host with the most from East, West to South Coast. I did that right now. Off the dome shit.
Off the domer.
Right.
We have a very special guest, a guest that has been here before. We said, fuck it, let's do it again. And we are here again with an addition. Well, not an addition because he was a part of it before.
The missing piece.
The missing piece, the missing puzzle, the ninth wonder of the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking Silent. We got Bug. And Prophet, wherever the fuck he went.
Prophet
Off camera always.
Yeah.
You know that,
Yeah,
man.
it's silent.
I'm trying to get the Facebook live going. What's up?
Check back
If you want to go do it, you can do it, you know?
Oh, he doing
But I am here.
Oh, okay, we're here.
He said, but I am here.
Yeah, you can put it right there on that thing if it'll stay.
It ain't gonna stay.
Well, it ain't gonna stay. Boy, I'll make something stay. I might not be in there, but it's gonna stay.
There we go.
Directly on my big ass head.
2, 1. OBI, baby. You know what it is.
Hell yeah, guys. What the fuck is up? We're
That's
fucking
good.
partying right now on camera. You know, you can't be racist. You can't say slurs. You know what I'm saying? So watch your mouth.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No slurs.
We'll put.
I'm not a
soap in your
slurry
mouth.
type person, just saying.
Yeah, me either. I'm not a slurry type person.
I don't
either.
even drive when it's slurry.
But it's slurry. I'm staying home.
For sure.
Kids stay home and shit.
Slurry like a McFurry. I mean McFlurry.
McFurry.
Either way.
Either way.
You don't know what I'm into.
Oh shit! What the fuck is going on, guys? Prophet, what the fuck's up, man?
I am currently taking a dab. You know, my social anxiety.
Yeah. Well, you know, you got what? 2.5 people gonna watch this shit?
Oh no! What? How many people watched the last one?
3.
It was like a good 2.5. And that we don't know how much or who the half was. We just know it said 2.
So it means that was somebody that was short.
Yeah, like 1/2 of a person or something.
It was probably somebody out of my side of the family.
maybe that half a person was like his dignity. You know, like some people lose their dignity. It's like half a person, half a man or whatever.
And we took somebody's dignity.
Yeah, or like they didn't have dignity in the first place.
Ooh-wee.
You know, they had some sad times. Bug, what's going on with you, bro? How's everything?
Shit, man. Living life, working, taking care of the kids.
Yeah.
Can't complain. Ain't nobody gonna listen.
Right.
That's what we all do, isn't it?
That's all we all do.
Ain't shit really different.
Humans be living, you know. Humans really do be just living.
Just out here vibing.
We're just vibing it up.
Existing.
Yeah.
Existing.
Ain't shit different.
But it's up to you how your existence
Only
is.
you can prevent
Forest fires.
forest fires. But I was gonna say something else. I was gonna say only you.
Unmeaningful existence.
Yeah, only you can prevent unmeaningful existence.
Boom. Put that shit on a
Yeah,
t-shirt.
put that shit on. That's right. That's the fucking motto for MOSHCAST now.
Yeah.
Right
Okay.
there.
Only you can prevent
Unmeaningful existence.
Unmeaningful existence.
Fuck
Well,
yeah.
I already feel like you about to come at me with the how you doing, so all I'm doing is trying to make my existence meaningful. Goddamn.
Bars.
We
Bars.
gonna beat you there then.
Big bars.
Bars. Dude, honestly, my week's been pretty fucking crazy. I'm about to go on vacation, so you're not going to
Word.
see
Where
me
you going?
for a
Where you
little
going?
bit. We're going to Louisiana.
Louisiana.
We're going to go see the crocodiles and the alligators.
You probably
Crocodiles.
gonna see more than crocodiles
Bro,
and
yeah,
alligators.
Probably.
titties.
It's night crawl. We're going to see skin crawlers and fucking wendigos and
Night-
And
ghosts.
night walkers.
And
Night
not
walk-
people.
Night people.
Not people.
Yeah, we got night people all over the Texas
Yeah,
panhandle.
you ain't gotta go out of state for them motherfuckers.
Just come to Borgia.
But dude, you was like you're gonna bring it up. I'm just gonna bring it up. But fucking jobs suck ass. Jobs suck ass.
Some are better than others.
Very
Some
true,
are better
very
than
true.
others.
I love
Yeah.
my job. I ain't tripping.
Right,
I
right.
do.
I like my job, but like they put a lot on me right before vacation, and I'm like, oh shit.
So like, okay, you're gonna leave, but you gotta do.
Yeah.
But double your work up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't leaving without a consequence.
Exactly. It's kind of like the buy one get one free. You don't ever buy one and get it free.
Right,
Well,
right.
you don't need no.
Man, I'm gonna take this other shot, bro.
No, you're not.
All right, we in there.
Shot. Yeah, man. Speaking of work, I don't mean to brag, but I've been welding this last week, so I'm excited about it.
There
Boy
you
been
go.
killing it. That boy been killing it.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
Welder.
December 22nd, in case y'all wanna
Happy birthday. That's
say
how
happy
that's what-
birthday. I
that's
don't
what-
need to cash out. Just say
The snowman. What was his name?
Jeezy.
No, the snowman.
Yeah, I mean the shit. I don't know any other snowman.
No, is it Jack Frost? It's that song. It's a kids show. Snowman.
Oh, Olaf.
No.
Damn, I'd have named every snowman I could
Frosty?
Frosty the Snowman.
There we go.
How'd you know about that? Are you Frosty?
Hey, I'm pretty frosty, man. I won't lie.
You never seen Silent and Frosty in the same
Same
room.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You ain't never seen them
Fucking-
together.
No, that's what he says. He says happy birthday for everything. You know, he comes back to like the happy birthday.
Oh yeah.
You know? So, good job on the welding and shit. Happy birthday on the fucking welding shit,
Thanks,
bro.
man.
Okay,
Yeah, happy birthday.
Was it just like, was it one of those things where they like, here's a baton, take it, here's the sword, or whatever?
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, you want to make more money and quit bullshitting and do this. So I was
Right.
like, all right, I'm gonna do it.
Like, fuck it.
Everybody want more money.
Yeah, 100%.
Gotta have it.
There we go.
Especially right now, gas prices fucking suck ass.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Suck ass.
Borderline $4.
Yeah, dude. It's
But
like
what if we
insane.
lived in California?
Oh, yeah.
We'd
That's
probably
true.
get paid more.
It's all because of
No shit though. No
Yeah,
shit.
We would. We fucking goddamn. Y'all be fucking working hard as fuck on Spotify, bros.
We're trying, man.
Y'all be pushing a lot of shit, man.
We're trying. We don't push as much as we think we
Yeah.
should.
Right.
But hearing that is like a good reinforcement.
Everybody's
Yeah.
always like, y'all working. I'm like, no, we ain't. What the?
This song's from a year ago. We're just now dropping it.
Nah, man. But it is funny because we got a whole bunch of shit in the computer that we just like, we get drunk and listen to ourselves.
Right.
And we be like, man, we
Yeah.
need to drop this shit. And then
Yeah.
the weekend pass and then we just keep playing it. We don't even fucking drop it. Like,
Let's be honest. With both of our computers, we're not including the laptops. With both of our computers, we probably got 3 albums worth of shit.
Right.
oh, yeah.
Right. And you need that. You need to have that just in case, like, you have
Yeah.
some dull ass fucking moments where it's
Yeah.
like I can't fucking make music right now. You know, you got your fucking writer's block and shit, and
Right,
boom, you
right.
still got
Well, then
like
when life gets in the way and you know
Yeah.
you can't really just pay attention to the studio like you should.
right,
They
100%.
got sick material to me. They got a lot.
Reese know all the songs.
I even forget some. There's so many. Shit.
Bing bow.
Ping bop, boodle bop.
Shout out Modern Tricom.
Huh? One
Hey,
time.
shout
One
out.
time.
Shout out Time Wise. I got it on me.
Hey, right.
Tricom.
That black on black thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Our sponsors, bro, for real.
Hell yeah, dude. I know. Y'all were the first. Y'all were also the first podcast to come on here and for like 10 minutes shout out everybody.
Yeah,
Oh man, you know it's
we gotta
love,
show
man.
love, bro.
Right.
We got to.
Right. So what is Modern Tricon?
Modern Tricom.
Tricom.
Tricom is like like when you look at the nugs of the bud, and it's like those little frosty pieces of like THC that you see. That's a trichome. It's actually somebody that it's 3 sisters. Man, shout out Erica, Tisha, shout out Micah. And they opened up their own cannabis clothing company in Oklahoma City. Yeah. And
hell yeah.
They just showed us like mad love, like
extra love,
like send us free clothes, free papers. We just shot some commercials for them.
Yeah. Like every time we go to Oklahoma City, they right there bringing us just off the. We just made y'all some more merch. Just
right.
Yeah.
I'm
just
talking
always
about just straight love,
bro.
Hell
it's
yeah.
crazy.
Big love.
It's crazy love.
I need to get their information. Maybe we can do like a collab for MOSHCAST or something.
Oh, definitely. That'd be dope.
Have like my fucking logo with some marijuana in the beard and shit.
Oh, they'd be.
Yeah, watch.
All the way,
fuck around and already have a damn post on Facebook by the end of the podcast. Watch. Nah, man. Shout out to them for real though, and everybody else that show love and share the same passion and love that we do for this craft. You know what I mean? Like, shit,
they're from Oklahoma.
Nah, they're
from Borger.
They're from Borger, but they moved up there.
They moved to Oklahoma. Shout out to RXD Day. RXD Day's from Oklahoma.
Big ups.
I haven't seen him recently. He was dude. I was at a bachelor party and we got fogged up. But like I was on the streets asking like anybody do music. I want to who's this, who's that. Taking screenshots of bullshit and fucking numbers and stuff. And one of them was RXD Day and he was working at a fucking strip club. And
shout out strip clubs.
Yeah, shout out to strip clubs. He was working at a strip club and we just started mad talking and stuff. And he's making his own production company and everything. So fucking boom.
Word, yeah, hell
Oklahoma be wild out.
Yeah, for
Oklahoma's
sure.
live, bro.
For sure.
Well, they're like the next to green as Colorado could be, right?
Yeah.
And they got a lot. Were
they
they
on the recreational?
They were second to legalize from Colorado, or were they at the same time?
I think they were the next up. They didn't legalize at the same time as Colorado. It was afterwards, but I think they were the next state.
Dude, I can't get your fucking sound worth a fuck.
Who, me?
Yeah, there you go.
We never had that problem. Check. I'm always the loud one, you know.
Always me.
Because you're loud, so I'm like putting you down in there. Every time you talk, I'm like, I can't get you on the fucking radar. But no, I think I got you now.
There we go.
Yeah, they would have heard you anyway. Fuck it,
Cool.
I'm
Modern trichome.
Yeah, trichome. Fucking what? So trichome is basically what, like a snowflake.
It's like I guess you would say a THC bubble essentially on top of the marijuana.
Okay.
We're getting into some science shit right now. Do you want one?
I mean, if we're getting into science, I wouldn't quote me on bubble.
You want one?
Yeah, if that's how you pouring them, I'll take half of that.
You put.
Hey, shout out James Abel one time too.
Yeah, shout out James Abel. He's our videographer, man. He's our close homeboy.
Yeah.
James Abel.
Yes.
James Avery?
James Abel, nah, he don't make jewelry. He make videos, and they fire, boy. I see the green hearts. I know it's Modern Trichome. Shout out, man. Much love.
Palm trees, I see it.
Fucking so he does the music videos and shit.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Did y'all drop a music video recently with him or?
No, he's the one who shot the commercials we did for the rolling papers.
the commercials and
oh no
and he
shit.
Shot every other video.
You can go on your Roku and it's called Chronic TV. You can download Chronic TV and you can watch the commercials and stuff. We got some other stuff we really don't.
Wait, you got a commercial?
Yeah.
For
what
some
the
rolling
actual
papers, bro.
fuck?
Yeah.
What the actual?
We got some other.
We just be moving, man.
We got some other stuff coming up that we're not really gonna announce because we don't need. You don't need.
Oh.
You don't need to let everybody know your business and what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But we got something really really big coming up in the works, man. That's all I'm saying.
No shit. Hell yeah.
Just like I'll just put it this way: a humongous opportunity that I didn't think I would ever have. So
right. Yeah. Good. That's great, man. Congratulations. I don't need to fucking know. You know what's crazy? I got really pissed off the other day, and I went on my not on my private Snapchat, but I went on my personal Snapchat, and I said, "Fuck everybody." I said, "The reason that you don't know what the fuck I'm doing is because I don't want you to know what the fuck I'm doing."
Exactly.
And people need to take that shit to heart too. They need to take that shit to heart because people don't understand. It's like sometimes people leave for a reason, and people fucking go for a reason, and it's none of your business. It's none of your fucking business. Mosh fits, motherfuckers. It's none of your business sometimes. I like to be transparent. I do, especially with like mental health and shit. But at the same time, like, bro,
we can get on that for sure.
I don't mind being transparent because
100%.
I ain't got shit to hide. You know what I mean? You get me every time.
You got shit to hide, Silent?
That's a yes.
I'm out there like a motherfucker. I ain't got shit. Everybody know everything about me.
It's crazy that this is your first podcast and your name is Silent and you've been the quietest one here right now.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he lives up to that until that beat turn on.
Oh yeah, until that beat turn on, dude. me. I don't know if y'all. I don't think y'all were there, but me and Silent were on stage together. You went on right after. You went on right after I went on.
Yeah.
And like it was crazy because the dynamic. That guy was playing guitar, and then I come up. I was the first fucking rapper, and I was like, God damn. I don't know if I could do this shit. Yeah. And then I get on, and then fucking Silent gets on, and it's a whole fucking vibe, bro. Like that shit was dope as fuck. That was whenever Lil God was here. Shout out to fucking Lil God.
We was out there.
We were fucking wilding.
That was a wild night. I don't even remember getting home.
Wow. I think you were already feeling it whenever you got on stage.
I was gone on stage.
We're usually way past feeling it before we get on stage.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy. It's like I love performing, but nothing makes me more fucking anxious and fucking like just anticipating it than performing.
Right, 100%.
And then it's like the only way I'm like, all right, I'm gonna smoke, I'm gonna drink, and then by the time I go up on stage, I'm fucking plastered and I don't give a fuck. So it's like, let's fucking go.
Like, I don't see anybody. If I do see everybody, it's a double.
Yeah.
It's two of everybody else. So the crowd's fucking.
I was gonna say packed house.
The house is packed as fucking my eyes.
Yeah, shit, fuck it. Run it.
Dude, whenever y'all got in, I was not expecting a fucking. You also. Let's talk about what I said, bro. Because whenever I said it on Facebook, I was posting some stuff and I'm getting on the fucking TikTok and I'm getting on the fucking Snapchat and shit. I'm trying to fucking push my shit the best I can.
Promotion.
Right? And y'all be promoting y'all's last video and stuff. And I said. Y'all were kind of like the platform that kind of pushed what MOSHCAST was all about. Yeah, and it's kind of funny, bro, because like y'all are the hostess with the mostest for sure. Because whenever y'all got on, bro, like I was just in it for talking about music and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I'm down for green or whatever the fuck, and we just started smoking and stuff. And we talked about some other shit,
Yeah. Mental health, psychedelics, the benefits of psychedelics, like all kinds of shit.
Very controversial shit. And I was like, you know what? That's what MOSHCAST, I feel like that's the epitome of MOSHCAST. We're going to fucking go in it all the way. And y'all bring a fucking live audience. Y'all are the first people that bring a fucking live audience.
Everywhere we go, we bring people. No shit, though. For real.
And look back, I just want to say thank y'all. I enjoy the vibe y'all bring and shit. Always.
Likewise, man.
Always
man.
bring the vibe.
I appreciate you having us every time.
Oh yeah, 100%, dude. It's always open.
We gonna show up every time you call.
Fucking anybody, but you can fucking text me like I want to podcast myself. I'm like, all right. It could be 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'm like, I'm at work, but I'll be right.
Hey, don't say that. You gonna get some 3 o'clock in the morning calls.
For real though.
That's prime time for us to be faded. Drive the fuck over here.
You think we can go ahead
y'all trying to go do that solo interviews?
We're gonna do like MOSHCAST after dark type shit.
Profits on acid, but we coming.
We coming right now. He say we flying, but
Bug is on Molly. Shit.
Hey, bro, that one night, we ate so many beans, bro. We had no business being at that hotel. None.
What happened?
Why we gotta bring
no, we ain't talking about that story.
Oh, we're not talking about it. You bring it up, but we're not talking about it.
Yeah, you gonna bring it up.
That's an old story.
That's an old story.
Yeah.
just enough details.
Mm-hmm.
Just enough details.
Dude, honestly, how fucking long ago was that?
That was a year and a half ago?
No, way more than that.
Way more than that.
That was when I still stayed in the apartment. That's when I still stayed in the apartment. That was like 2018. Yeah. Yeah.
Bex just texted me and Bex just said she wants to trip with y'all whenever y'all have a chance. So
gang.
Awesome. I honestly almost brought some mushrooms today.
Some shit.
But
I've been thinking about microdosing mushrooms, to be honest with you. I've been really thinking about it. It's been one of those things where I was supposed to do it New Year's Eve because I had a day off, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it because I have nothing to do. Mm-hmm. But then it didn't end up happening.
Here's the thing about microdosing. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm a microdose mushrooms, so I'm gonna take 0.8 of a gram.
Right.
Like, that's not necessarily what a microdose is. Usually a microdose is in between 0.15 and 0.35 of a gram. It's not like you're really gonna feel like you're tripping or anything. It heightens awareness, gives you like more energy, more cognitive ability, like stuff like that.
You
it's
can
not
literally
like
put it in pill form, and be fine.
That's how I did it when I microdosed. I just took like those big herbal capsules, like the clear ones.
Yeah.
You just grind up some mushrooms and take them out. I'd weigh out like 0.2 and put it in there, and you just take one like when you first wake up. Wait a couple of hours, and you'll start to feel like you're more energized, and you can think clear and stuff. Yeah, man.
Like, it's not like a visual high or anything.
No,
like that.
no.
You don't actually like trip.
That's a macro dose. That's the opposite of a microdose.
Beck said that she had 4 tabs now. Y'all ready or what?
Macrodosing versus microdosing.
Oh yeah, I'm down right now.
No, she's actually saving that for whenever we go to Louisiana.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, yeah. Fuck
I mean,
yeah.
if that's
That's the way. Because I was even joking. I was like, because I never partaked in psychedelics.
oh
Yeah.
okay.
The only thing that I've gotten that is as strong as a psychedelic is probably K2, and that's another story. Whatever.
Oh my god.
Terrible.
We can share K2 stories.
Yeah,
I used to fuck up on K2,
Let's
man.
not even put those two in the same.
I've hallucinated
just
on
glide?
K2.
Yeah, I've seen 4-legged Chewbacca's. I've seen
He's
the Gates of
like,
Hell.
we're just gonna glide
I've seen my
past that
parents on the.
conversation.
I've seen my. I was looking.
You never tried salvia?
Oh, dude, I tried salvia. Dude, my friend was the mask. He was driving. He was laughing. He looked like the mask.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, and the road was like rolling up like a fucking
got
carpet
one more time to
behind
kick
me.
my
I was like, oh shit, I'm fucking,
Just
I'm
punched
fucked
me in my
up.
shit.
Dude, here's a crazy thing about salvia. What a lot of people don't know is salvia is the strongest psychedelic known to man.
Really?
There's
Not
no
even-
other psychedelic where you can like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I hit salvia one time on the way back from Amarillo to Borger.
Yeah.
And I seen the lines in the road, and I thought I was a train, and I did this for like fucking 20 minutes, bro.
You did what now?
I thought I was a train, bro. You know how they have the little thing that goes on the little rail, and I just did that, and it was like me, my baby mama, my son in the car seat, and my homeboy in a fucking single cab truck. That was probably gonna break down before we got to Fritz. You know what I mean?
Why is
You
that
fucking
the
get there and you're like,
motion
oh
you
shit,
approach?
I'm not a train.
I'm not Thomas anymore.
What overcame you?
I can't.
Salvia overcame me. Have you never did salvia?
Yeah.
You must have did like the 60X or something. This was
Nah,
like
that shit
180. I don't know what the
laid
fuck.
the fuck down. That's all I know. I laid the fuck down.
No,
like, oh shit.
Man said I
salvia man.
As soon as I did it, I couldn't do shit. You
I
can't
hit
invite
it.
me to a park.
Ain't shit happen when I hear.
I'm not sliding down a
Who's
slide.
inviting you to a park?
Hey, hit this and let's go
Wait,
swing.
you said
like
park.
what?
He's like, let's go to the park, bro. Who says let's go to the park and play around? Let's go to the park, bro.
You ain't ever tripped at the park?
I've tripped at the park, but I never got invited to the park.
That sound like the song. I don't know why.
Trip at the park?
Yeah, you ain't ever tripped at the park?
Yeah.
You ain't never tripped at the park before.
That's a song.
That's a song, bro.
That's a song right there.
MOSHCAST for
Hey,
exclusive right there.
be looking out for OBI featuring Almighty Side Trip at the Park. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, that's gotta fucking happen now for real. Cause fucking
It's
lost.
taking everything for me to not be like, hey, shout out. Shout out everybody.
No, but for real. So I tripped on K2. That was. You know, I smoked K2 before I smoked weed. I smoked K2 before I smoked weed.
That's wild.
Yeah, and then I smoked weed, and the first time
You're like, this is Diet K2?
yeah. This ain't that bad. It's a little bit longer, but I'm okay. No. When I first smoked weed, I was actually driving, and I did it out of a fucking beer bong, right? I smoked out of a beer bong, and I took 8 ginormous hits.
How do you smoke out of a beer bong?
So like the
what?
the funnel, you know how like you put your mouth on a tube and then you have 2 funnels? You have 2 funnels. Boom. You use that as a carb, and then you actually rig the one side up as a fucking
Okay.
So I took 8 huge big hits on it, and dude, like it was my first time smoking weed, so I was like, I ain't feeling shit. I was like, y'all smoke weed? Y'all smoke this shit? Like, what does it make you feel like? This ain't nothing, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I was the one driving home. They're like, we gotta go home, and I was like, oh shit, all right, cool. I'm straight as fuck, bro. I turned the corner, and there was a stop sign maybe like 10 feet away from me that went zoom, and I said, oh shit, here it is.
Here it goes.
Now I know why people get high. And I remember I was having a conversation about Dairy Queen and a chimpanzee. And I get home and I get on the floor because I'm so terrified of driving while I'm high. I'm like, I get on the floor and I kiss the road. I'm like, thank God there's land, because I thought that I was in a spaceship for the whole fucking ride. I felt like I was there for like 2 fucking hours, like 2 years, bro.
Who sold you that weed?
You know,
I need to know.
You know, it's
I was about to ask her. You sure this wasn't K2?
Shit, yeah, what? Tell him, huh?
Yeah. It's probably just swag, bro. It was probably just swag, bro. Like literally, Freona was like, you get brick weed, that's it. You know, and so like it probably was nothing, but that was my first time smoking weed.
Somebody's about to comment on here. No, Freona got gas now.
That town got gas, bro.
Swear, bro. Cheap deals.
No,
Fuck
but-
with me.
You going to the wrong person? Yeah.
Yeah, right. You fucking with the wrong people.
Fucking, but the second time I actually tripped on weed was I was actually in Colorado because I found out that I had anxiety disorder and I had anxiety, and so I wanted to experiment with marijuana to see if I can like live. I didn't want to take medication, but I wanted to
Live comfortably.
Yeah. So I went to a dispensary and they're like, yeah, smoke this. This is what you need.
Indica.
Yeah, I told them my description of like what my disorder was, and they're like, try this, and it was called Sweet Remedy. I remember, and I will always remember that fucking strain. It was like half and half. CBD and THC was 16% THC,
Like 1 and 1, yeah.
and like 21% CBD. And I smoked that shit, bro. And at the first high that I got from that strain, it tripped me out, bro. It tripped me the fuck out because I was sitting there and I was hanging out with my daughter and everybody was in the hot tub, and they were talking about how many bodies they got, their body count. They were talking about like how many bodies did they have because my ex-wife was there and they were talking about their bodies and shit. And I was just like, yeah, it was mid. It was mid as fuck.
Uncomfortable, I would have been.
I was just chilling with my daughter, and I was like, yeah, I'm feeling kind of fucking smoked out of fucking my brain. But then her brother comes out and he goes, "What's your number?" And I was like, "What number?" And
806.
and he goes, "Never mind." And I was like, oh shit, I'm in the fucking Matrix. I fucking broke the code. I have a number now. Everybody has a serial number. I was like, oh shit, I gotta walk around.
We do have a serial number. It's called your social security number.
Right, but I started panicking because everybody was like, never mind. We're not gonna talk about it no more. And I was like, I'm in the fucking Matrix, bro.
Dude, that's wild. It's crazy how cannabis affects some people, though. You know.
Yeah.
It affects everybody differently. Like,
now, I love cannabis, and I. If in the right circumstances, I will definitely.
Have you tried Delta 8, man?
I heard it's stronger.
Have you tried DMT?
No.
At Joe Rogan.
I mean, I have a Delta 8 cart.
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't think it's stronger. It's like diet weed.
Wait. I thought K2. I thought weed was diet K. Oh, no, okay. Weed is diet K2.
And then Delta 8 is diet weed.
Yeah.
And then CBD is diet Delta 8, I guess.
It's like the retarded cousin.
It's not bad. I feel like Delta 8 is more like you still kind of get the quote unquote high, but like with more mental clarity, essentially.
Right, 100%.
Not
100%.
so much fogginess.
Yeah,
Right.
it's way different.
I catch your voice like really good on that mic.
Do you?
Yeah, like
We need these
100%.
mics
Yeah,
in.
for no shit
Yeah.
though, huh?
We can't catch either one of these dudes. I gotta turn the gain up
No,
hard.
what do I sound like? What do I sound like?
You sound
What do I
good.
sound like?
What do I?
It's just that
Tell me
you're
what
not
I sound
talking.
like.
You're not fucking talking. That's the thing.
I haven't had much to say in the past.
It's because you was feeding them. Hey, I just realized this shit says dude on it.
Yeah, it's the dude.
Dude.
Three.
Dude,
Hey,
olives?
speaking of dude, shout out Dairy Queen for the dude. That that chicken fried steak sandwich, that motherfucker good in the bitch, boy.
It's
Couple
cheap.
gravy?
It's cheap.
Yeah.
$5. It was like a $5 meal. The dude.
I'm saying
It saved my life a couple times, bro. I
that
only had
shit's,
10
that
bucks
shit's
in my wallet.
straight gas.
Yeah, for real.
I'm
100%.
surprised my phone's still on that damn door handle.
It's barely holding
They're just
on,
listening, bro. There's nobody on there.
Yeah.
Hey, my phone looked like me trying to hold on till payday.
Fuck, dude. This is already, bro. We're like, what, 10 minutes in? It's already fucking.
It seems like a while. Yeah,
Nah, it's only been like, it's been 2.
2 minutes.
It's been 2 minutes.
The longest
What?
2 minutes.
He's like, hold on, what? Hold on.
Damn,
What did you say?
I done been accused of not having shit to say twice in 2 minutes. If it's an hour, I got 58 more to go.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
I got all my batteries charged.
No,
We're going a
What are we
24
gonna
hour.
talk about though? Like, hit me with some shit.
Yeah, he was deleting shit before. He said we got all night.
Yeah, we got all fucking night, bro.
By the way, I'm just kidding, babe. We'll go get Applebee's here in a minute.
Oh, is that what you want? You want Applebee's?
Yeah, Applebee's is our spot, bro.
Applebee's.
No shit.
They always got drink specials and shit, bro. We always be hitting Applebee's.
Bro, like, what about, like, okay, so yours
Bro.
is Applebee's, right?
Yeah.
Applebee's, what's your place? What's your signature place?
What's
Like,
you and your
where you
girl's
taking
signature?
Where you taking your wife?
No, I'll tell you. It's Jay's Bar and Grill. That's where they be going.
This nigga's stupid.
What is it?
Tap house.
Kabuki?
Anywhere that got
Olive
food,
Garden?
really?
Any food?
Tony,
do you
you
got food?
you just tell us tune. Tell us tune. Where is it? Kabuki. See?
Kabuki? All right.
Kabuki.
Why?
Okay, well, Chinese food.
You didn't
then.
want to
Fuck
sound
it.
rich?
I guess not.
You didn't want to sound rich on the pod, bro?
Not at all.
Come on.
No.
Hey,
You got
but
money, bro. It's fine.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
no, I don't. Don't tell my people that.
No.
I'm out right now.
I ain't got it. I ain't got it.
Hey, but Fun Noodle Bar. That place is fire.
Fun Noodle?
Have you been there?
I've never been there, but I think Bex has been there, and she will text me because she can
really
hear me.
just
If
be
you've been to
eating
Fun
food.
Noodle and you got sick, just say yes.
Oh, she got sick.
Yeah, she got sick.
We didn't get sick.
We didn't get
We
sick.
didn't get sick. Disclaimer. No, I'm just kidding.
But it was like 2 days in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh yeah, we just barely
everything
went.
wasn't like, you know.
See, last time I was talking about lemongrass or something, I'm trying to promote Fun Noodle and shit. One of y'all pay me shit. Give me some sushi,
Somebody, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
dude.
Wherever
yeah.
got food,
Yeah,
though.
she
Wherever
went. She
got
went
food,
the first
I be
day,
eating, bro.
and she waited for 2 hours, and then immediately
Sushi.
for days she got sick immediately.
Guys.
We
after
went
that.
like what? Like
You can
a
eat
couple
Five
weeks
Guys.
ago. We went like a couple weeks
Hey,
ago.
go
So
straight in that
Yeah.
Five Guys though.
Five Guys is pretty dope, but it's expensive as fuck.
hey, go
is.
go stream Five Guys on Spotify right now.
Yeah.
Outsiders by Intoxication.
Boom, Five Guys.
Oh, you got a song called Five Guys.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be right here in slow link.
Shit, you know what it is. We might perform it
He
later.
gonna put it in there.
Fucking, what is your place to go eat? You taking your girl out?
My place.
Calico County Pizza Planet.
You got one
Burger
or
King.
two.
Where's
Pizza
else?
Planet.
Hey, speaking of pizza though, 575, my dude.
Yeah,
Bro.
575 is fucking good.
Still ain't.
Which is crazy because 575 is New Mexico's area code. I don't know if you knew that. 575 is New Mexico's area code.
575.
But you don't like New Mexico? You don't like New Mexico or what?
Fuck 'em.
You're like, I don't fucking know. I
Hey.
didn't know where that's at.
The only time I got something to say, I say something wrong.
I'm going back to silent.
I'm going
No,
back to
575 goes hard though,
Yeah.
bro.
I
Yeah,
ain't there.
pizza though.
Bro,
was
you got
fucking
to.
good. There was a place in Oklahoma that I went to.
Where?
And it was in this fucking square, bro. It was in the downtown where the baseball.
Oklahoma City, where the baseball field and shit
Yeah.
is. And what is it? Jay's?
Yeah,
JJ's?
I think it's called
Bar and
JJ's.
Grill.
Yeah, Jay's Bar and Grill.
Literally,
Yeah.
it had a whole bunch of pizza and shit. That was their thing, was pizza. It was like just pizza, bro.
Oh, we didn't see that. We
Yeah,
went looking too hard.
Dude, it was like a hole in the wall. It was a brick fucking wall, and it had one door on it, and it said like, I can't remember exactly what it said. I'm sorry. I wish I could remember, but it had one door, and we opened it, and it was like fucking like just pizza, bro. It was just pizza, and then you could get all kinds of pizza, every type
Sounds
of pizza.
amazing.
Damn. Yeah, I'm about to go to Oklahoma
I
right
love
now.
pizza.
Open random doors and shit. Pizza?
Dude, that's
Pizza, pizza.
you could survive on pizza. You know, if
For
you
sure.
were if that was the only thing to eat.
Hey, speaking of pizza, do they still have Papa Murphy's?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Word. Papa Murphy's go
You're
hard.
You're not
man.
going to Applebee's tonight.
Yeah, we going to Papa Murphy's. I need to borrow somebody's food stamp card. You can get Papa Murphy's and food stamps. I'm just saying.
Hey, give me double.
Hey, two for one. You know what I'm saying?
they help
I'll
out.
give you 10 for 20. I just need a pizza. You know what I mean?
Swap it up. Swap it up.
They fucking help out, bro. They're like, you poor?
And
It's
it,
fine.
and it ain't just a pizza. It's like a pizza pie. This motherfucker thick with meat and cheese in it and shit. Wow.
I know you got kids. I know you got a family to feed. They're like,
Oh,
just
yeah.
fucking stack it, bro. Stack it.
My son love pizza.
I
Both
used to
of them
do
love
that.
pizza. They eat that shit up.
I fucking
you
used to
love
do that for
pizza.
some.
Hell yeah, I do. Especially Papa Murphy shit.
I used to do that shit for Subway, bro.
now
I
we
said,
thinking
fuck it.
My kids love pizza. Your kids is you.
It's all you. It's all you, bro.
It is.
I am a kid.
Boy,
I am a
hold
kid.
on, man.
I used to do that shit for Subway because, like living in a small town, like I knew who was who, you know.
Yeah.
And so I would see the kids that I knew that were kind of like not well off, you know.
Yeah.
And I would fucking stack those fucking sandwiches. I'm like, you're gonna eat for a few days. and I'll give them a fucking foot long, and I'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna charge for half because fuck them.
That's the way to be.
They're just gonna throw it away anyway. If they don't
Motherfuckers be stingy with bell peppers and shit at Subway. That's the way to be, man.
Yeah, like no, fuck all that. I'm a fucking grill this shit. I'm gonna give you a salad.
Did they hell you on some bell peppers?
Yeah, at Subway earlier.
Because that shit sounded personal as fuck. He didn't name no other ingredient but bell peppers.
Yeah, because he gave me 2 bell peppers and 8 pounds of mayonnaise. Like something's not working out here, buddy.
He's like, you're like, can I have some more?
It's a kid you used to play basketball with. It's a kid
charge you for extra.
Hey, it's a kid you used to play basketball with.
Want to go?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn,
Damn, bro, why you holding people on the green
why you holding
onions,
up,
green
bro?
peppers,
Fuck,
green
dude.
anything?
Yeah, next time you're on the court, I'm gonna cross you over.
Ooh, because you know it happened. You know
He's got his own life. He's got his own life over there.
I got my own life over here.
Does anybody want to dab?
I'm gonna do my own life. Fuck it.
My life's over there on the doorknob, still hanging on, boy. Barely.
That hoe just keep going up.
It says MOSHCAST.
It says MOSHCAST. Fuck it.
It says MOSHCAST.
Anybody want to dab?
No.
Oh, ain't no dab. Everybody hiding in it. My ass still taking dabs. I'm sorry. I got
Yeah,
a problem.
she turned her seat around. She's like, I can't deal with this shit.
Yeah, she ain't even in the
turned her seat
MOSHCAST no
around,
more.
And she was like, I'm a fucking chill.
Michelle Cornelius.
Corny.
wanna test. You can come and push me, I'm already out at the fucking edge. Under this goddamn smoke, I have you choking, you don't want none of this. I get one out of them monster try and cross me, it's on my bucket list. I tell them keep my name out their mouths, they can't stomach that. I tell them keep my name out their mouths, they can't stomach that. I tell them keep my name out their mouths, they can't stomach that. I tell them keep my name out their mouths, they can't stomach that. They can't stomach that. I think they tummy hurt. They've been trying to throw some dirt up on my name, but it ain't gonna work. I'm smoking out the bubbler, I'm aiming at your jugular. The shorty want the hot buzz, good smoke gon' smother her. I don't play, get out my way. Roll one up and I'm at a cake. She sent me cake, I'm on my way. There ain't shit that I had to say. Run around with money on me, on my eyes like lemonade. I'm about to Kamehameha, hit you in your fucking face. You don't wanna test, you can come and push me, I'm already out at the fucking edge. Under this goddamn smoke, I have you choking, you don't want none of this. I get one out of them monster try and cross me, it's on my bucket list. I tell them keep my name out their mouths, they can't stomach that. I tell them keep my name out their mouths, they can't stomach that. I tell them keep my name out their mouths, they can't stomach that. I tell them keep my name out their mouths, they can't stomach that. You can't stomach that. I got 20,000 on me, I don't really mean to brag. You can't get me out my house if I cannot see the cash. Best to keep my name out your mouth or you gon' see the flash. Got way too many numbers on my head. That's my depression, yeah, it really wants me dead. Make you choke on every word you ever said. You can say you're sorry, but it's such a waste of breath. You don't wanna test, you can come and push me, I'm already out at the fucking edge. Under this goddamn smoke, I have you choking, you don't want none of this. I get one out of them monster try and cross me, it's on my bucket list. I tell them keep my name out their mouths, they can't stomach that. I tell them keep my name out their mouths, they can't stomach that. I tell them keep my name out their mouths, they can't stomach that. I tell them keep my name out their mouths, they can't stomach that.
Cornelius.
Fucking A, bro. How long have we been going on this shit, bro?
We've
Not long enough. Let's talk about something.
Not even long
Yeah,
enough,
give us
bro.
some
Let's get into something.
Oh,
What you want to talk about? Let's get into something.
I don't want to get into
You
anything.
Joe Rogan
Talk
right
to
now.
me.
Come on.
Dude, I don't want to get into anything political because there's
No,
a lot,
yeah,
there's a
let's
lot
not
of
do
shit
that.
going
Let's
on.
not
Please
do
don't
that.
do that.
There's a lot of shit going on, and I want people to know that like this is a fucking safe space. We can like actually leave that shit I don't
Yeah,
want
we're
to
not
talk
here
about
to discuss all
Let's
that.
talk about other shit.
Yeah, let's talk about other shit. Oh, I did want to ask you a question. You know, like you were saying, probably when you got here, like it's been tough. You've been working. You obviously been working. I mean, obviously you
We
got
work
your
together,
shit.
we
You're
work together.
working. I mean, you're dealing with some shit right now at the moment. You know.
Huh.
Duality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking. It's just the universe, bro.
It's
like,
hard. It's hard to find the balance between everything, man.
Right.
A lot of people, and here's the crazy thing: like a lot of people want to hate on you, like, "Oh, you 30 years old, you still just trying to be a rapper and shit." It's like, at least I have the balls and the heart to come out here and chase my dreams. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just hard to find that balance between work and family and music and like all this
Spouse
stuff.
time, your time.
Yeah,
it just
like-
all goes into play, you know.
Right.
And
That's crazy because my question was, how do you balance whatever like is important compared to like, because I'm not going to call this a hobby. I call this my career. This is my career. I want it to be my
most
career.
def.
I'm manifesting this to be a career.
It is my career.
Yeah, it is my career.
Right.
But at
Most
the
def.
same time, not making money for it yet, right? So I have to have a job. And the job that I have is fucking working me to the bone to the point where I woke up an hour before you got here and I cleaned my house and I took a shower an hour before you got here because I'm so fucking dead tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking exhausted from this shit, right?
Yeah.
To the point where it's like I'm fucking up where I haven't finished my edits for tomorrow, you know? And it's like, fuck.
And
Like,
it's
what do I do?
You gotta smash everything into
Yeah.
this very small time period. But here's the thing: even though we do all that smashing and we do all that working and we do all that shit, we still get it done.
Right. We still make it happen.
It's stressful as fuck sometimes, but we still get it done.
Yeah, and we love this shit. It's just one of those things where like I've seen people and I've seen my friends and I've seen just people that I know from the streets and shit that say, "Oh, I do this on I rap or I draw or I'm an artist or I'm fucking doing something that is obscure to the human eye of like society and the economy and shit." And they do that, but I never see anything come out of it because they're too busy doing the things that make them. I wouldn't say doing the things that make them money because you definitely need money.
Doing
but
things that help them survive.
yeah, doing things that help them survive, and it's like when they get home they're too tired, or when they have a day off they're just hanging out with their family or whatever.
Their kid, yeah.
And I get it. You have your ways, and if you want to do that shit, then great. But if you have something like something in the back burner of like I have these portfolios of arts. What the fuck am I saying? art, or I have a portfolio of like 190 songs that I haven't like fucking put out there.
Felt.
How does one go about doing that when they have other things that are responsibilities like taking care
I
of kids?
think you
and
have to
work and-
you have to weigh the things in the balance. I mean, at that time,
Right.
everybody at that moment, moment is different. So you have to weigh what is maybe going on or what thing is maybe more important. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it kind of goes on a no excuse system either. You can't say, well, oh man, I was tired and did this and did that. I mean, in the long run, you can't make excuses for anything that you don't get done for, because if you make an excuse, that becomes a habit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, weigh it on the grand scale of things. Do I need to really get this done, or can I spend 30 minutes with the kids?
Right.
Or can I spend 30 minutes helping her cook? You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
I'll get to that. Do I need to spend an extra 30 minutes up and not go to sleep? Do I need to wake up an extra 30 minutes early? You see what I'm saying? Because
Right.
in the long run, you can't make an excuse for it. It's got to get done.
Right. Right.
Just it's about
100%.
weighing what's more important at that time.
You know what's crazy? Shout out to fucking Lost Channel. Is a young blood in fucking Czech Republic. You know, a lot of shit's happening now.
I seen it.
Bro,
Yeah.
bro, this kid, bro, he's like, he's came to me personally. He's like, I fucking hate school. I fucking hate it. I don't want to be here. I'm doing music. I'm doing my own shit. I want to do this shit, right? I'm like, hey, bro, just fucking do it so that nobody gets in trouble because, you know, the laws and shit or whatever. Do it, and then when you're done, you don't have to fuck with it anymore. You don't have to go to college. You don't have to do that extra shit, right? Bro, this kid has made an effort to be like, I'm going to wake up at 3 o'clock a.m. every fucking day before school so I can get my shit done.
Yeah.
And I'm not
No
saying
excuses.
like no excuse,
Oh, yeah, baby.
like honestly, no excuses for
No
real.
excuses.
And I feel for the people that are fucking burnt the fuck out. But if you're that burnt the fuck out from your life, from your
Right.
job, from it, you need to fucking change something.
That's what I was gonna say. Just change how you're going about it. It's
Right.
not what you're doing or not. Oh, I can't do this. It's just too much. it's too much on the way that you're trying to fit your time schedule.
Right.
Manage your time different.
Right.
Everybody's going through something. Everybody suffers from something.
Right. Right.
And
Fight through it. Keep pushing. Talk to somebody. Manage your time.
Yeah.
Wisely.
Hey,
You need fucking therapy.
This guy right here, this guy saved me.
Right.
Like, hard work pays off as long as you
He
keep
saved
working
me
hard.
when I was at my lowest. This guy saved me.
Right.
He's the reason I'm with them.
Right.
The whole reason I'm with them.
Right. And what, like, you know, you don't have to get too deep, but you're going through some shit,
Yeah.
and you're just like, fuck it.
I'm also
Did you have in your mind of your soul of souls did you know that this is something that's going to help you, like I was saying, people need therapy, right? People need some therapy and shit.
Yeah.
And some people actually have their own therapy within themselves.
Right.
Right.
Like, you know, whenever I'm angry or whatever the fuck, I write that shit down and I make a fucking song about it. Or I'm pissed off about something, I make a fucking song about it, right? Did you know that? Did you know that in your heart of hearts that you were like, you know what, I could do this shit,
yeah.
and boom.
A year before I was even with these guys, I was listening to their music with headphones, like on my way to Florida,
Right.
just jamming out to them, like jamming. You know,
Right.
I related to them
Right.
more than I did the people I was with at the time. And he hit me up and he was like, "Man, the people you're with, they don't
even
rock
like
with
you.
you like that. They don't like you."
Especially when
You
I seen
know,
them
you
performing
need-
together.
Yeah. He was like, you need to do something real, something, you know,
Something different where you feel
like
comfortable.
yeah.
Right.
We want you to be comfortable on where you at. And I was like, okay, well, I'm thinking about, you know, leaving this shit anyway.
Right.
I still own the name, but I left the group behind.
Right. Right.
And I got it with them. And that's the best thing that's ever happened in my fucking musical life at all. Like, is joining with them.
You could even say your mental health.
My mental health.
A lot of people.
Oh yeah,
a lot
the
of people I
group
know.
chat is therapy.
Yeah.
What?
By far.
Yeah.
And,
You talk your shit. You know, you let it go.
These guys have literally. I would have been dead 2 or 3 years ago if it wasn't for these two dudes right here.
Right.
And a lot of things, to speak on something that was said earlier about like changing your routine and shit, a lot of things, I just feel like I have to say this, a lot of things is about changing your perception, or look at the way that you perceive things, look at the way that you look at things, because perception is everything. That's what people fail to realize in life. Like, everything is all about how you look at things.
Right.
Everything is all about how you see things, because if you see things in a negative point of view, your perception of life overall is going to be negative.
Right.
If you see
You're gonna
everything
attract
as a glass half empty, your whole life is going to be half empty.
Right.
Everything is about perception. You might be in a spot in life where you lost somebody or you're going through some shit, but if you try, and I know it's hard because I'm a human just like everybody
Right.
else is, but if you try and look at it from a different point of view and you try and change your perception and your point of view of things, it'll help you out a lot in life, man.
Right. 100%. Yeah. I think I got you a little too fucked up, bud.
Maybe.
I'm good.
You're like, nah, I'm straight.
He don't weigh
I'm straight
enough.
as fuck.
He don't
I'm
weigh
chill.
enough.
I'm good. I'm good.
What do you weigh? $150?
With them shoes on.
A buck 86.
Oh no, shit.
Yeah.
The last time I
Work
weighed
moves way
myself,
more than
and
that
fuck
boy.
it, the last time I weighed myself, I was weighing like 310, bro.
A buck 86 now.
$186.
What?
Yeah.
$1.86?
Yeah.
Where?
Huh?
Hmm?
It's all there.
What? What? Steel toes way more than you, boy.
Fucking, you know what? Actually,
Fuck you with you, boy.
we're actually, I might as well just shout some people, shout some music out. So we're gonna
Come on,
shout some
let's do
music
it.
out
Let's
right
do
now. It's gonna be a little bit dull on the fucking live and shit, but we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Nah, we'll come back. We'll come back soon.
Let's see what we got. What we got over here? Fucking. Let's do somebody.
Play some of our shit. What the fuck?
Let's do OBI then. Let's do an OBI song. Fuck them.
Play pressure.
Pressure?
I mean, I don't know. Almighty Pen.
No, we'll do pressure, bro. We'll do pressure. OBI, Outsiders by Intoxication. We're going to listen to Pressure. That is Pressure. And we're going to listen to them, and we'll be right the fuck back. And we'll see you in a minute.
after that fourth quarter pressure. But what about OT? See, we not done yet. Yeah, that's me.
Louis.
I stay to myself trying to run it up. I hold myself down till I'm coming up. I hear him talk down, I pay him no mind. On the cool, baby boy, you don't weigh enough. I'm pressure, these niggas sus as fuck. Cause every time they come around, bad vibes. They ones that be typing them statuses hide. I promise you that they ain't living that life. I'm pressure.
You'll never see me falling. If you do, I'm crawling till I'm exhausted. I still go hard. I held myself down, I'm making weight now. I know who I am when the pressure is on. You can't ask them for advice, this ain't their life. Where you went up, fall back in your zone. But your idols become your rivals when the stakes get higher. And that's why I live on my own. Gossip, a trending topic of the toxic look locking. I know that they hate, but can't stop it. What's popping? No slow emotion, I'm driving. Who riding? No question, who right there beside me? Okay, talking that real or get your nick. Off the 2 feet, man, I'm rising. Derrick Rose, MVP. I guess you could say that I'm back on my
stay
bullshit.
to myself trying to run it up. I hold myself down till I'm coming up. I hear him talk down, I pay him no mind. On the cool, baby boy, you don't weigh enough. I'm pressure, these niggas sus as fuck. Cause every time they come around, bad vibes. They ones that be typing them statuses hide. I promise you that they ain't living in life.
I go to work and I come back home. On the stage, I'm pressured when lights come on. Run up a back till I earn a clone. Ego died too many times, I ain't got a soul. A book cover Justin's a little O. Heavyweight in the game, the whole city know. Drink a pint of rum and put on a show. Y'all give me bad vibes like my conscience know. I see a mug while I keep a pole. Y'all pussies act tough but don't fight no more. We making moves you never seen before. Chronic Palooza, hella blow. Manifest on my drinks for show. That's the realest thing I know. Shout out our sponsors till we all blow. I'm feeling the pressure but never fold.
I stay to myself trying to run it up. I hold myself down till I'm coming up. I hear him talk down, I pay him no mind. On the cool, baby boy, you don't weigh enough. I'm pressure, these niggas sus as fuck. Cause every time they come around, bad vibes. They ones that be typing them statuses hide. I promise you that they ain't living that life. I'm pressure.
I know some people that are like that, like gives them like crazy paranoia and shit.
So, crazy story. This is kind of why I stopped smoking weed, and we're back, by the way. Bada bing. This is kind of why I stopped smoking, and it's not even marijuana's fault. So that let's put that there. It's not marijuana's fault that I stopped smoking weed. So what had happened is I used to smoke and stuff, and I used to be okay with it. But I got some. Then Freona started getting their good shit, medical grade 98% THC type shit, you know. So
28.
It was me and my homie and my ex-wife, and we were smoking, and I tripped the fuck out hard, super hard. I was still there, but I was like, I need to calm down because like I'm fucking on some shit right now, right? I walk home, I'm still high. I go to sleep high, and then I wake up high. Then I'm like, okay, afterglow as fuck. Like, oh shit, afterglow. That's crazy as fuck. I'm like, if I eat something, get my routine going, it'll be fine. Lunchtime comes around, I'm at work, still fucking high.
Damn.
I get home from work, dinner,
still high.
Still fucking high. And for 7 months, bro, I'm not shitting you, 7 months, I felt like I was high, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
Where you get that from?
Yeah.
What's that shit called?
That cryptochronic cut alike. They staring at the refrigerator and shit.
But you know, I was tripping out real hard. I started getting paranoid. You know, I was waking up in a dream, and I was sleeping in a dream. Yeah. And I was forgetting like how I wasn't forget how to, but I was forgetting that I was brushing my teeth, taking showers. You know, routine stuff that like, oh, did I do that? Did I do this shit today? I can't remember. I was kind of scared to go to the hospital because I knew that there was an emergency. Like I knew that there was something wrong, but I was just living that way because I was scared to go to the hospital because I thought they were going to take me to a home. You know,
like a psych ward or some shit.
A psych ward. And so, like I said, for 7 months, I was like that. And this goes out to everybody that deals with something like this. 100% go. They're not gonna fucking think that you're crazy, but they will definitely help you as much as they can.
Yeah, right.
So, I said, one day I had enough. I couldn't watch TV no more. You know, I was having conversations with my friends that we usually have, and it was tripping me out. You know, I was like nothing was real, bro. Like nothing was, like everything that I was saying was fake. I couldn't watch TV because it was like over, like hyping myself. I was
sensory overload.
Yeah, sensory overload. Like,
yeah,
I can't watch the second season of American Horror Story anymore because that shit fucking fucked me up. Like I was in that show for a while, and then I started tripping and stuff, and then like all the American Horror Story. Honestly, like I hear that song and I'm like I can't. But
it's almost like a trigger.
Yeah, it's a trigger. It's like
that's wild.
PTSD. So I went to the doctor. I said, finally, I can't do this shit no more. It's ruining my life, my relationship. I can't fucking do this. And so I went to the doctor. God damn it, Dalton. And it was crazy because I walked in and I was like sweating. I was bullets just fucking like they're gonna take me. They're gonna fucking take me to the pavilion. I need like actual medication.
It's not that bad.
Yeah. And he comes in. He goes, "Huh?
You get socks.
You have GAD, which is generalized anxiety disorder, and I've had it all my life. You know, at an older age, knowing that this was it." Mm-hmm. I didn't know that I had it all my life, but then thinking
it's like now you can explain stuff that happened before and the reason why you felt certain ways.
You identify it with it now.
Why I was so terrified of like tornadoes and storms, and like why I would like hyperventilate and pass out sometimes. Why, you know?
Right. Yeah.
But I didn't know that I had that until I got out of right when I got out of high school is when that shit happened, and the reason that it happened was because I wasn't filling my whole day with things. I wasn't like after high school. I didn't have school. I just had work at home,
right.
And that was like the two things that were the most simplest to me. You know, school was the most hard. So I was going like band practice, hanging out with friends, doing schoolwork, blah blah blah. I didn't have that no more. I had more freedom, and my mind's like, "You have more freedom, dog. I'm gonna fill it with something." Mm-hmm. And you know, and that's what happened. Like I want everybody to understand that there is a thing called marijuana-induced anxiety. But the thing is anxiety is already in you. Uh-huh. And it's just showing those imperfections of yourself, and you can work through them. I went to the doctor. I needed help. It wasn't that I was seeking. It wasn't that I was like I need medication. It was like I needed help
to quit feeling this way.
Yeah. And to an extent, I want everybody to understand this. To an extent, medication is needed. Bipolar schizophrenia, things that you can't understand or can't handle, for sure. Yeah. I was at a point where I could not handle my anxiety. We're getting into it right now, yeah.
Okay. We've been here.
To an extent, I couldn't handle my anxiety, so they gave me Xanax, and they gave me Celexa, which is an antidepressant. You know what Xanax is. Yeah. And I don't 100% condone those medications. I 100% say, if you don't need them, don't fucking use them, because they do not help. But in certain circumstances, those things are needed. And Xanax and Celexa actually helped me level out. Right. And I said, do I need these or do I not need these? And I said, I don't need these anymore. And yes, at the end, I stopped taking the medication, and I did feel the anxiety. I did feel the struggles of having those breakdowns and stuff. But I had enough information. Search, look up, Google. Fucking Reddit is the fucking best friend when it comes to this shit, because everybody goes through something, and somebody has written about it, right?
Yeah.
So then, it's not that you take these medications, everything's okay, because you're still gonna have problems, right? So
definitely,
I knew that when I stopped taking this medication, I was still gonna have anxiety, and so I looked up like how to help, how to deal with these things, and as simple as I had to wash my whole diet. I couldn't eat anything, like I couldn't eat red meat. I couldn't drink coffee, caffeinated drinks. I couldn't drink Coke. I stopped smoking cigarettes. I stopped taking these things because I had to wash my system.
Mm-hmm. Right. Cleanse it.
Yeah, and then restart. So then I started eating the things I like burgers and stuff like that. And it took a time, and I started drinking coffee, and it took time, and I started smoking again. Took time, weed, whatever. It's still taking time.
It's like you had to reintroduce all that stuff back into like your daily diet and shit. Yeah.
If you still want those things, for sure. And if you find enlightenment in not taking those stuff, then yeah, for sure, take it out of your diet. It's whatever.
Right.
But I enjoy having a burger every once in a while, and I enjoy drinking coffee in the morning. You know, and so like I wanted to keep doing that because I'm still a human being, and I still enjoy the things that life has given me. So yes, there are still times where I'm like, oh fuck, I'm at work and I don't remember where I was driving, and like I still have panic attacks and stuff. But
do that shit all the time.
Yeah.
I'll be driving. It's like I'll come to him and be like, "Fuck, I was driving this whole time, dude."
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And that's what's crazy is, man. It's like literally with anything and everything. Like weed isn't for everybody.
Right.
And that's hard for me to comprehend sometimes because I feel like weed saved my life, man.
Right.
If it wasn't for cannabis, dude, I don't know where the fuck I'd be right now.
Well, the thing is like weed kind of really did save my life in a sense, because at that time I wasn't really doing anything, but like
it made you realize that that's what was going on with you, and you wouldn't have if you wouldn't.
At that time, it wasn't the best time, but it needed to happen because I could have had a breakdown like now,
right?
Or I could have had a breakdown when I had my first kid, you know, or something. And people, you know, I'm saying like at that moment, it was like you needed to see this.
That's such a scary thing in itself, is having your first child, bro.
Yeah.
There's so much uncertainty, and you just don't know. I remember when I found out, dude. I was so scared. I just had no idea what was going to happen. I thought it was going to be the hardest thing in my life, dude. Yeah.
When Tanya came in, she was all crying. She was like, "Oh, I'm pregnant." I was playing the game. Never fucking hit pause or nothing. Looked over and I was like, "All right, hell yeah." Kept playing the game. Everybody in the room was looking at me like, "Did you fucking hear her?" And I'm like, "Fucking right."
I thought it was gonna be so hard, man. I thought
Shit.
and I'm not saying being a parent isn't hard, but
no, it most definitely is.
It's not as hard as I thought it was going to be.
It's a lot easier than what people expect it to be.
Yeah.
You always hear like whenever you're growing up, it's like, oh, just wait until you grow up. It's going to be 10 times harder. Wait until you have a kid. Wait until you wait until you're married. And it's like I hate those words because like wait until like it's going to get worse. You walk into
You're
those things.
already with it on your shoulders as this is going to be terrible.
Right.
You don't walk into it with a clear mind frame.
Right.
Yeah.
And like whenever I had Phoebe and stuff, like everyone was like, just wait, man, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. But in the back of my head, I was like, is it though? Like, is it gonna? I have the choice for it to not to be. You know.
Right. Exactly.
And dude, like people that are going through having a kid or you know waiting for a child to happen, like it's not hard. If you use common sense and you take care of it like you would take care of yourself,
right?
It's all easy.
And here's a big thing too for me: be the parent that you didn't have.
Right.
Do those things that your parents didn't do.
Right.
Yeah, break generational curses.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, 100%. Like right now.
And also forgive your parents. Not to cut you off.
Right. No,
you got to forgive your parents before you can actually.
Because they were learning just like we are.
There's no instruction manual on this shit, man. Nobody knew what the fuck they was doing. And for it to be a generational curse and for people to really think like that, man, think back. Like, forgive your parents and their parents and their parents and their parents. Like, the shit go way back.
Right.
Shit's been instilled. Little comments, little things you don't think that are so detrimental to a child. And they remember that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
My mom was 18 whenever she had me and shit, you know? And I forget that shit. Like they were still kids. My dad was still a kid. You know, my mom was still a kid. And you know what? In the United States of America, I guess in the world, you know, it's engraved that whenever you turn a certain age, you are an adult. But I beg to differ. I honestly 100% beg to differ.
That's crazy because I was just going to say that. When do you actually really stop being a kid? I mean, every day you learn something new.
Right.
Every day is a new deal.
Right.
Yeah.
When do you stop being a kid?
Yeah. Exactly.
Come on,
I
man.
don't feel like I got introduced into that shit properly.
Right. And it's all a learning curve, you know. It's all learning and shit. But honestly, God, like I'm 26 years old and I still feel like I'm still like trying to be this quote unquote adult,
yeah,
that everybody is looking for.
But I feel like that you'll always chase that because it's in human nature to always chase more than what you got.
Right.
You can already look at yourself and perceive yourself as an adult, but you're still gonna want and chase more.
Right.
I mean, humans are never satisfied for what they got, which I don't know if that's a hinder or
if it's a blessing or a curse.
You know what I mean? Like, no, I mean to a certain extent, it's not because you don't get stagnant.
What keeps us going. It's what
like
keeps
if
us going.
you get complacent and you say, okay, this is enough for me. I'm okay with this.
You're not gonna want anymore.
You're not gonna want to learn. You're not gonna push yourself.
You're not gonna dig anymore.
You're not gonna want to water the people that's around you and push them to be better.
Right.
If I love you like I say I love you, I'm gonna push you to be the best that you can be.
Right. 100%.
That's a double-edged sword though. It's like yeah, I want to be and I want to be better, but then it's like also to a certain extent you're not ever pleased because you always want to be more.
Right. You always want to be like,
you know what I mean?
So you look at it as half glass, half empty.
Yeah,
half full.
like
so you say, do I want to look at it as I'm never gonna be better?
Or do I want to look at
Or
it?
do I look at it as I'm never going to be better, so you're chasing better the whole time, so you're being a motivator?
Right.
I don't know.
It's one of those things where, like, some people see a glass, and you said half empty, half full, but they extend their glass instead of the water, because if they extend their glass, it's always going to be half full.
Right.
If they extend the glass, it'll always be half full.
Right.
That's a good one. I ain't never heard of that.
Well, preach. Preach, brother Side.
Hey, brother.
Let me get off.
Yeah, and that goes
The Almighty, if you will.
Almighty.
And that's the economy right now. It's always we want to expand, but we're expanding the wrong way. You know,
We're not going up.
we're not going up. We're expanding
Into debt.
in volume.
Yeah,
In volume.
right.
That includes fucking money. That includes fucking abilities. I mean, like you think about like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos is like it's not about expanding. It's not about it going up. It's about the volume of what this is. It's like Amazon. You know what Amazon is, but what we're not thinking about what Amazon could be. Amazon is just staying the way it is, and its volume stays. That's why we're getting a fucking business over here in Amarillo. It's just volume. Elon Musk, I would say, is the only person that goes above and beyond. As much as people don't like Elon Musk, there are things that he has done.
I think it's cool.
That has not happened before. You know,
Same.
he's like looking into the crazy shit.
And if Elon Musk does watch this, I volunteer to be the test for Neuralink.
Right.
Oh.
Like have y'all watched Altered
He
Carbon?
did, not us.
Have you watched?
I did.
Not us.
Speak for yourself. No, I'm just playing.
I did, man. Fuck it. I'm down.
You watched Altered Carbon? Have you watched the show Altered Carbon?
On Netflix?
Yeah.
No, not
You
yet.
need to
I think
watch
we
it.
asked about
We talked about that last
time.
podcast.
Yeah, I
You
still
need-
haven't watched it.
Not gonna lie. Not watch it.
You need to watch it, bro, because I bet you we were talking about Elon Musk last podcast.
Yeah,
Crazy.
we were talking about the Neuralink last time.
Shout out Elon Musk.
How
man.
everything fucking
Shit
goes
comes back
180.
full circle.
Right. Watch Altered Carbon because Neuralink is as close as
What
that
is it
fucking
on
show.
Netflix?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Shout out fucking Altered Carbon.
Netflix.
Dude, it's crazy. that show is crazy, bro. But
Netflix.
Yeah, you get some neck bone. You don't even get 15 minutes into the movie. You get some neck bone on Netflix, boy. Netflix.
fucking A, bro. But that was just complete 360. We were talking about.
Hey, by the way, I'm sure our next performance is June 6th, right?
Right, June 6th.
June 6th at
My fucking wedding, bro.
Yeah, baby, come
Hey,
out.
Can we go back over though?
Let's
How
go.
I was signed to the group.
Oh, you want?
You trying to backtrack?
While I'm here.
You going back?
All right,
to
you
the
want-
fucking
I'm
chapter?
here.
You want me to tell the story?
I want
You ain't
Papa
been
to
here.
tell the story.
Slick Rick and this motherfucker.
Actually, you know what? Let's talk about Silent's
Slick.
introduction to the group. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so, what was that song called? Enema.
Libera Anima Vestra.
Yeah, the first song I ever heard from Silent. Now I dug the shit out of that hoe.
What was it called?
Libera Anima Vestra.
Explain what it
Okay,
means.
what does it mean?
Okay, Libera Anima Vestra means basically every soul is free.
Okay.
And it was a song I made while going through a crisis in life. And I was trying to relate to people around me, but they wouldn't take to it.
Right.
So I just released it anyway.
All right. Fuck
Like,
it.
fuck y'all. Like,
I'm doing
I
this.
hope y'all get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And then he released it. That's the first song I ever heard from him. And that's what essentially, believe what you want about the laws of whatever, but that's what essentially kind of magnetically attracted me to his music, is because I heard that and I was like, oh, Libera Anima Vestra, what's that mean? Looked it up, like what he just said, every soul is free. So then I I started listening to his lyrics and shit, and it's like, this song really spoke to me.
Yeah.
And shout out Chris Smith. He don't own the Jam House no more, but anybody that ever been to the Jam House shows,
You know how that shit
I don't
got
give a
down.
fuck what nobody says about these
how that
Amarillo
shit
shows, about these other shows. Wasn't no shows like the Jam House shows. It was a
Right.
crazy venue in Pampa, bro, and it was our venue, like essentially. Big cheers, you know what I'm saying?
Cheers. Cheers as fuck.
I was up.
Thank
It was our venue.
Palm trees.
Shout out Chris, like I said, he owned it. Super cool dude. Shout out to Kevin Kirkham, because he's the one who got us linked up with him in the first place. He played for Oddfellows and some other bands like in Pampa
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
and shit. And we had this fucking venue, and we invited like 806, we invited Lyric. At that point in time, he was with some people. We invited them. We invited Benji. Shout out Benji, man. We invited everybody out there, and everybody came from Amarillo and went to do a Pampa show.
Right.
But when a show, like, there's a lot of people in these small towns around here, because Amarillo's not really a big town, but there's a lot of people in these small towns around here. If it's a small venue or a venue that's close, instead of driving all the way to Amarillo, they'll make it out.
Right.
So I'm talking about packed house. Like crazy packed house.
Crazy shit happened.
He went on with these people, and that's what really made me make the decision, because he was performing with these people, but it's like how you're talking about how you and Big O have that energy together.
Right.
He didn't share that same energy with them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And we had already been chopping it up. Like, originally the conversation got started about some psychedelics, of course, and shit. And
normal shit.
we made him a bandana that said "O's up." We asked him, like, "Hey, do you want to get down with us and shit?" Like me, I'm just like, bro, like, these people really don't like you. They really don't rock with you. When you're on stage, they don't share no creative energy with you. Like, me and you have already went back and forth and shared more creative energy than you have been with these people for years.
Right.
And it just, I mean, we got to, what do they say in that movie? We got to rapping, and that's how it happened. You know what I'm saying? And then we gave him the bandana and shit, the O's up bandana, and it's been, what, 3 years now? 3 years?
Yeah, I put on a set with that bandana on.
It was it.
Yeah,
ever since then.
Bro, but who? It was Lyric. As soon as they was like, we would like to announce, silent to OBI. Lyric in the crowd said, "What the fuck?" Yeah, loud as hell.
So Lyric was a part of yours, or no?
I don't know what he wanted at that time.
Well, my question.
Hey, low key, I heard it wasn't him who did it, but we gonna talk about that later.
Yeah.
Right.
I heard it wasn't him, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
The question I had was, how was it for you after all this? You had to tell. You had to tell the people, like, "Hey, bro, I'm out, bro." Like respectfully, but like, I'm not fucking with the vibe anymore.
No, it was very clear.
Right.
At one point in time, it just became very clear. I was rocking with them. I was in Borger with them. They were here. I was with them.
Right.
I stopped rocking with the dudes I was rocking with a long time ago because of a lot of dumb
personal shit.
Shit, yeah.
Right.
That I won't get into on here because we gonna have to do some dumb shit. Nah, we ain't gonna do all that. But basically, bro saved my life.
Right.
Bro, right here, this man right here, Joshua Prophet Tracy, saved my motherfucking life.
Well, that's good, bro. Like, honestly, that's really good. I mean, like...
And this motherfucker right here keeps me going.
Right.
He saved my life. He keeps me going.
And what a lot of people don't realize about the music industry is there's a lot of personal shit like that.
Right.
There's people out here in these streets that don't even like me over some music shit.
And there's people that try to get us to go against each other. Like, I heard y'all bros was doing...
Over some music shit. It's just weird. Like,
and they don't know how often we talk to each other, though. Like, we are literally, from the day we wake up,
group session,
to the time we go to sleep, we talking to each other. We in a loop.
Right. And
people are trying to turn us against each other on some weird shit.
Like, what do you think that is? Just off the dome?
Envy. Because I'm not a braggadocious person, but, like, there's... When it comes to the music shit, it's all about networking, man. It's about who you know.
Right.
And like not everybody's doing commercials. Not everybody has like sponsors and shit. And I'm like I said, I'm a humble person. I'm not trying to be like braggadocious or nothing. But there's just a lot of shit that we do in the way that we move that other people don't, and they don't like that.
Right.
They don't, and I don't know why they don't like that, because I've never been the type of person to be like.
In my opinion, though, it's because we move more. We're literally.
Are you hungry?
Nah.
The mic probably picked that up.
Yeah. What? We're entrepreneurs though.
Yeah, we just do shit that other people don't do, but that also like comes with the name. Like, we're outsiders for a reason. Right. Like, there's a lot of reasons why people like y'all don't fuck with us, because we're not normal fucking people.
Yeah.
We're not the other everyday person that you see at the fucking store.
Right.
I'm not the type of person that's going to come up in there with some air shocks and fucking Levi 501s and shit. Like, I'm going to be the person that's wearing fucking tie-dye sweats and a Grateful Dead shirt. And, like, I'm just fucking... Like, people just don't fuck with that. And it's also, like, a bunch of personal shit. Like, a lot of people used to be really good friends with him, but then they fucked him over. But I ain't never fucked him over, so we're cool. Right. So instead of them, like, accepting responsibility for what they did, they mad at me because we're cool.
But
it's like dumb shit like that.
Or it's people from Amarillo that don't know either of these two, so they look at me weird for riding with them.
Right.
Or people that low-key be in any of our girls' inboxes, and then when it comes down to it, and it comes to a show, they looking at us weird, like, I didn't do nothing to you. It's just like weird shit. You know how people are. People be on some weird-ass shit, like, all the time.
It's just like... I wouldn't even say it's like human, bro, because like even when I'm human as fuck. I'm a human just like everybody else. I don't do that shit.
A lot of people's morals and their moral compass and shit is fucked up, bro. Like I'm not there's I'm sure all of us can relate to there's somebody that has been your friend that gets all your leftovers. Every girl that's your ex-girlfriend. I'm pretty sure everybody that's probably listening to this podcast can relate. Right. That's just how some people are, bro. Right. I mean, that's not how he is. That's not how he is. That's not how I am. I know it's not how you are because the way that we rock. But some people are like that, and that's just weird.
It is weird. Now, well, let's talk about the team dynamic, right? Obviously,
here we go.
Obviously, because I don't think we talked about this shit last podcast, and I want to bring it up because we got 3 dudes and families behind them, right? Yeah. Everyone has families behind them. We got 3 dudes. Mm-hmm. Colliding is going to happen.
Oh no!
Some type of situation is going to happen.
Can I be honest though?
Yeah.
Can I say something right here? Without these 2 dudes though, I would not be the man I am today.
Right.
It's like with
and it's like they will take care of my daughter, my stepkids. Even.
Right.
If it came to it, these dudes are to be trusted with everything I own.
Right. But when it comes to like life shit, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, well, we gotta get this done. We're doing this as a career.
It's us.
We talked about career. When it comes down to that, when 3 worlds collide with each other, right?
It's us.
There has to be some situations that occur.
All right. Prophet's gonna break it down to you real quick. It's like a baton race with us. Matter of fact, it's like a scenic drive.
Right.
Sometimes he drives, sometimes I drive.
Right.
All the time, don't matter who's driving, I procrastinate.
Right.
I'm bad about it. I'm a procrastinator.
Please don't pull over. I don't want to drive right now.
I'm
tired. Let me go to sleep.
Bro, I'm a procrastinating motherfucker, and I hate that about myself.
Right.
And I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be transparent, like here and everywhere else. I'm a procrastinator. Right. It don't matter what it is. If it's taking out the trash, bro, I'll get home from work. Be dirty as fuck. My hands be dirty, and I won't wash my ass till 10 o'clock at night because I'm doing everything else I need to do before. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I hate that about myself.
Right.
But it's like one of those things that it's really hard for me to fucking change. Right. But there's sometimes when I'm not at my best, that he's at his best. So he's uploading songs. He's uploading songs to our distributor, and he's doing artwork, and he's mixing songs. Right. And then there's times when me and him ain't right, and he's mixing songs, and he's making artwork. And then there's times when he might be right, or he might be right, but I'm mixing songs. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like
can we get into why we signed me in the first place?
Go for it.
I want y'all to... I don't even know why I signed in the first place.
Sounds being as quiet as he can. Silence.
I'm trying to sound off though. I'm trying to sound off a little bit because I was asked to. Just why was I signed in the first place? Like what was the interest?
I mean, we
actually let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
So like we talked about OBI and what hell. So we didn't talk about who had the idea though, right?
We did.
We did talk about the idea.
We did. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, so we got that right.
Yep.
So it was y'all 2 first.
Yeah.
It was me and another dude first.
Oh, it was you and the other dude.
When we were locked up. And then it was like a point in time in my life where I was like crazy tweaked out, and there's like me and like 8 other people involved.
Right.
But when we actually got serious, it was me and him.
Right. So we had how long did it take until y'all decided this was the dude?
I mean, we actually had made music with like 2 other people, and some shit went like
south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I listened to that song, and me and him had chopped it up for probably like a year and a half already. We were like already making music together and shit. But it was more about
You need a drink? Do you need something to drink? You okay? All right.
You finna die?
I got some Dr. Pepper. I don't got water, but I got
Shout out Pernell. Because that's what you sound like right now. You sound like Jeremiah.
That boy P. Witty, bro. What you gotta say?
No, what?
Let's get it out. Let's get it out. Come on.
I mean, I already talked about the song and shit.
Yeah, we
already talked about how the people didn't like you.
Right. It was about a year. It was about a year into it, and then Silent came through.
I mean, yeah.
Did y'all conversate within the group? Like, hey.
Yeah, me and Julian kicked shit back and forth because it was like the actual name probably came up in like 2010. I got out in like 2012, 2013. I started that. I met him in like 2013, like not long after I was out. And he wasn't even like really rapping. Like he didn't really rap like that.
Right.
And not that he didn't really rap like that. Like I don't mean it like that. He just had like really crazy like stage fright and shit. And he just thought
real quiet.
Yeah, he was real quiet. He thought that he wasn't good. And I was like, bro, just like spit something. So he finally did. And it's me and his cousin at first. Shout out Capo.
Yeah.
And
Drink.
And then
drink.
And then it's like he would. And then we had like.
What did you say?
The first time we met, we were arguing. I don't remember that.
The first time who met? Y'all both were arguing with each other?
I don't remember that.
Nah,
what happened?
on, nah,
what happened in the background? Hold on. We got a backseat driver. What was going on? What happened? Are we gonna talk about it? Do you want to talk about it?
Are we gonna talk about it? What are we doing?
They were arguing and shit, right?
I remember rapping with his cousin and him at a party. That's when I remember first.
I guess that's how it is. That's how it is.
And well, I met him one time before that, and it was like I told him to check out my shoes or some shit.
Right.
And then he said that he would give somebody the rest of his pile of weed if they, like how everybody used to play beer pong. You know how everybody used to play beer pong?
Yeah.
And it was like they didn't use the water. And They had like wash cup. He's like, if somebody drinks this wash cup of water, it had like hair and shit in it. He's like, I'll give you the rest of this weed. And I was like, all right. I fucking took that shit, and he was just like,
dude, shivers.
Gave me the rest of it. It was nasty, bro. But I was also that kid in like high school. Like people would be like, hey, bro, I'll give you $20 if you eat this worm. Like, fuck it, $20 is $20, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll be sick later. It's fine.
Yeah, no, it didn't make me sick. You never ate a worm before?
No, I've eaten a worm.
That's what I'm saying.
I've ate a
worm.
I see that beard and I'm like, this dude's ate a fucking worm before for sure.
You've ate 2 worms before.
Dude, I've done some crazy shit. Just we can talk about that later. But I've done some
I got a
crazy
question
shit.
though.
What?
I got a question.
Okay. Silence being not silent no more.
All right, I'm not being silent no more.
Okay.
Fuck it. I got a question. All right, how we gonna do this?
How we gonna do what?
My question. Hold on.
Okay, say it.
All right. Say it with your chest.
So I'm gonna say it with my chest. Goddamn me, I'm gonna say it with my chest.
That little bit
Ain't
thing.
no problem.
Buggy,
I swear
maybe we
to
should have
God,
kept the
Buggy.
bottle away from Silent, you know?
No,
Nah.
I'm ready because I got answers for any question.
What is it?
Okay,
ammo.
I want to hear the origins of OBI, and I want to hear our future plans.
Just go to the last fucking podcast.
Yeah, that tells you all the origins.
Fuck all that. No,
This isn't a Marvel movie,
they're
bro.
different now. They're different.
What do you mean
now.
origins and Endgame? What the
They're
fuck?
different now. They're different now.
All right, how about this? You tell me the origins of OBI you got off the last podcast, and then you tell me our future plans.
Yeah, you a true fan? Are you a true fan of OBI?
Thoughts from the bottle.
Yeah, right. That's the name
What
of the
I got
podcast.
from the last podcast, bro. We need to.
So okay, all right, we're backtracking a lot. So y'all were there, and then we conversated about Silent, and then Silent became.
We're back here.
I already talked about the song. I already talked about the reason why. Right. And I just honestly just felt like he was an outsider like us. Like the reason why those people didn't like him is like they all clicked together, but he didn't fit with them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, you are open about your mental disorder, right?
Yeah, I'm schizophrenic. I'm
And
paranoid schizophrenic.
Right. And so
diagnosed.
You take medication or?
Yes.
Right.
I do.
Because
twice a day.
Have to.
Yes, I have to.
Right.
Otherwise, I'm.
Some people have to, and like that's what everything is about, man. Like, if you there are certain medications that you have to take. I'm sorry, people that have bipolar disorder, bipolar schizophrenia, depression, extreme depression, like major depression. You know,
manic depression.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to take medication.
There's shit that I can't do to appease certain people. Like,
right.
We want you to do this.
Right.
Where I can't do all that right now. I'm just trying to live right now.
Right. Right. So that actually brings into. So you said you were a procrastinator.
Yeah.
In the whole group, you. Yeah. Well, what would you say that you are whenever it comes down to falling out?
I'm the rusher.
You're the rusher?
I'm the rusher.
Are you a rusher?
I am the rusher because I'm usually
not a Russian.
Overanalyzer.
We're not
I'm
doing
the
any
rusher
Russian
and
shit.
I'm the overanalyzer.
I'm the overanalyzer and the procrastinator.
Dude, I'm a narcissist as fuck, dude. I'll listen to my songs like forever, every fucking day.
But I will listen to their shit and then I'll listen to my shit and I'm like, no.
Just whatever's happening, just like as long as it's keeping going.
As long as the wheel keeps turning, we're straight. You're straight.
I really don't know. I really wouldn't say what part I would play. I don't
know. It's weird because we all kind of share the same qualities too, like little bits and pieces of the same qualities.
Right.
Like certain time. I mean, I'm a B100. I'm mainly the procrastinator on everything.
Right.
But there's certain times that one of us will be the rusher, and there are certain times that one of us will be the overthinker, and you know what I mean? It's just like, and that's kind of what also makes us it makes us click together. You know, even though as weird as it sounds, like we understand each other in those different realms of the way that we're thinking and those different fucking thought paths and those different thought patterns. It's like we all understand the reason why we are the way that we are, but we also don't understand the way that we are. So sometimes it's like we don't understand each other, but we still understand each other, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah. So there's really not like there's not really. Y'all haven't butted heads before, as crazy.
Well, no, we have. We butt heads regularly on every song. On every song, we butt heads.
But we get. I mean, it's not.
But it's literally a creative
It's a creative process.
I can reach out to him and be like, "Hey, this is the way I feel about this song," and he's like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna tell Prophet." Right. He tells him, and then we're. Okay,
it's like an open line of communication. It's not like we take anything personal. It's like constructive criticism. It's not like we're negative or like disrespectful towards each other. You know what I mean? Right. So it's like we all have.
Hey, bro, your shit is trash, dog. Hashtag lame.
It could be that though.
Hashtag too much drink.
Yeah.
And that.
Gonna be your bitches, pushy dumb. Only one, I'ma have to kill him if they try to slow the process. I'ma make him belly up, got my middle finger up. Out the window screaming, baby, I'm the realest, the illest, can't miss. Baby, I feel it, it's lurking within. They don't discriminate, cuts closer to friends. I wanna meet the reaper, I'll bring it to end. Baby, tell me, are you really down to die? I know you be trying to make it out alive. I'ma let anyone in my way survive. Go belly up, belly up. Baby, tell me, are you really down to die? I know you be trying to make it out alive. I'ma let anyone in my way survive. Go belly up, belly up. Take a million motherfuckers just to take me down, and a million motherfuckers tell me how much it takes. A bitch, I don't fucking play. It would take a million motherfuckers just to take me down, Motherfuckers just to take me down. Just stupid motherfuckers, I know that you can't handle how deep I cut. Stupid pussy bitch, gonna flinch when I freeze it. With this edgy ass to the head, I'ma see this motherfucker dead. I'ma see this motherfucker dead. Fucking baby, tell me, are you really down to die? I know you be trying to make it out alive. I'ma let anyone in my way survive. Go belly up, belly up. Baby, tell me, if you're trying to make it out alive. I won't let anyone in my way survive. Go belly up. Put the mask on, you get clapped on, hey, fuck a sad song, clip is mad long, apply the pressure, this heater make you go belly up. I got machine guns on deck and left out the Kelly, don't give a fuck, now I'm kicking right through your front door. I fucked the game up for funsies and now I want more. My contemplation is evident, conversations with demons and now I let them in, it's everything I'd hope for. Fuck, what the fuck is fuck about our way? What's the point of it to me, rock the whole thing you made? What the fuck is fuck about me? What's the point of it to me, rock the whole thing you made?
Dude, I'm a slurring motherfucker. That's what I hate about myself. Because it's like, I'm so anxious about everything, like getting on stage, like recording. And I've been doing it forever. Like, it's wild. It's like I still get so anxious. I just get like overly fucked up.
Right.
Outsider by intoxication. Essentially. Yeah.
You get on stage and you're like, I shouldn't have drank.
I'll be like, somebody pass me my drink. Like, you can go back and roll footage. I still want to see the footage of you at the Tree Life show. Do you have it?
Bro, crazy you said, because if you haven't seen it, 806, shout out to 806, they did a podcast, you know?
Yeah. Well, it hasn't came out yet.
Right, it hasn't came out. Well, it will be after this one. So
okay.
It has came out. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But I told them, like,
because I looked earlier and it wasn't.
Right, when I was doing that, I was experimenting. I really want to get into film. I really want to get into like live action. This is happening shit. And I agree with Eli and 806 and all them people, and Jeffrey Neurotic, you.
Shout out
to fucking Smokey B. Man, there was so many people.
Swammy J, baby.
Sorry, shout out to Swammy J,
806
B, Jeffrey Neurotic, bro. Like a
Benji.
whole bunch of people that have already been on here.
TNO.
I recorded that, and whenever I started, like, I was not ready for the response that I was going to get for the MOSHCAST.
Because I remember when you came up to us, you're like, hey, if you got anything to say, and you just caught all of us when we were smashed out of our mind, and I was like, if you're going through some shit, like, don't give up. And I immediately started talking about, like, benefits of psychedelics and shit.
Yeah.
And it was like, you're like, hold on, I need y'all on my podcast and shit. And it's like we were down.
So when I started doing the podcast, I was not ready for the clapback for, like, people wanting to be on. And so when I was doing the editing for that whole fucking concert, as quote unquote small as it was, right?
Yeah.
As just, you know, being an Emerald type, like whatever.
It got you a lot of feedback.
It was overwhelming. It was overwhelming. And I was like, I got podcasts, and then I'm doing this other project on the side, and also I'm doing my music.
It's the way that you came, though. It's like you came with the camera and shit, and you're like, hey, I'm doing this, and this. It's the way that you approach people. It's not like you approach people like you're some person doing a fucking TikTok or something else. It's like you approach people with the camera, and you're like, hey, if you could tell anybody, I don't remember exactly what you asked me because I was faded, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, if you could tell anybody something right now, what would you say? And it was like we went into some incredibly because that's the type of people we are. We aren't like superficial, like surface people. We're like down to earth, like deep people. And it's like we didn't come. If you're gonna tell anybody, what would you say? Hey, fuck bitches, get money. No, we were like, if you're going through some shit and you can't fucking get through it, like keep holding on and blah blah. Like it was like we were deeper than the surface, like of what you normally see.
Get money, fuck bitches.
At
the end of it, you know what I mean? If that's what makes you feel better, I'm just saying, I ain't condoning nothing.
Sometimes
I fuck two things raw.
Huh?
A bitch and my fucking blunts.
Oh. What?
I fuck two things raw. My bitch and fucking two blunts.
I'm not sure I even heard that right.
Hey, I'm gonna just say this: if you fuck your bitch wrong, get her a vibrator, bro.
No, raw. I said raw.
A raw paper.
AW, yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
A raw paper. Get her a vibrator and a raw paper. That's another song too. I'm gonna watch this podcast and get 4 song ideas.
You got a haircut. You trimmed it up. You trimmed it up today. You trimmed it up today.
Hey, you ain't gonna talk about me though.
You trimmed it up,
motherfucker. I've been looking like Tarzan for the past 2 months.
Ain't nobody seen you in the past 2 months,
bro. You know what'd be dope as fuck if you got you, just specifically you,
Yeah.
and Riff Raff. That motherfucking song would blow the fuck up.
Hey, I had a
telling
song.
you, bro.
I had a remix to a Riff Raff song once upon a time.
No shit. Actually, shout out to Ian Ice and Booty Gum. They're actually
Booty Gum?
Booty Gum. And shout out to Ian Ice. They are actually.
Hold on.
I know.
Hold on. Do they sell Booty Gum?
What
is Booty Gum?
It's just it's his name. His rap.
Hey man, hey, you picked a badass name, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ian Ice. They're actually gonna start. What is
That's
it
that
called?
booty juicy fruit.
Their fronts to a fucking Riff Raff concert that's coming up.
Word.
So shout out to my homies.
Fuck
Actually,
yeah, one time.
we're gonna take a little bit of break. I gotta change the battery out. You know how it is. We're gonna shout out another fucking artist and shit right there, but I don't know who it's gonna be until I fucking edit.
Hey, I want to shout out Jay CALI. Jay CALI.
Jay CALI. Who the fuck is Jay CALI?
Who is Jay CALI?
Jay CALI, motherfucker.
That's going to be the fucking words to the damn video. Who is Jay CALI?
We're gonna be right back. Holy shit!
Y'all gonna act like y'all know who Jay CALI is.
Who is Jay CALI?
Oh my God, we doing this.
Please, nah, let's not get started on crystals.
She has some of that. She tried to
Because I'm about to talk about the Sumerian
don't
and
want
some other shit.
I don't want to.
All right, are we gonna continue?
Yeah, we're on.
Did that to me.
All right.
Hold on. Are we on right now?
Yeah, we're back on.
Okay.
Yeah, we're back on.
It's fine. It's
Oh,
fine.
we're on.
That's what the MOSHCAST is
Yeah,
all
I
about. It's all
know.
about
Shit,
fucking
we're
crazy
back on.
shit.
I'm just back.
All right, what are we talking about?
What do you want to talk about? You want to ask me another question?
I want you to ask me some questions, and I ask you some questions.
Oh, that's.
What's your favorite ride at Wonderland?
That's fucking.
The rainbow.
It would be.
The Himalaya. The Himalaya.
I know, right?
The rainbow.
Hey, the Himalaya's
play
pretty
full
dope. They
song.
play some pretty rad songs,
Yeah,
man.
they do.
I'll be sitting there just like vibing with the music. I'm
Hey,
like,
no, but look, for real, let's get this shit going. What are we gonna do?
Oh,
We already talked it.
how many shots have you taken, bro?
he doesn't know.
This
70?
man.
Look.
This
It
man.
don't take him much, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Somebody please help them.
I'm trying to.
He'll drink a 12-ounce
shovel.
Bud Light and be fucked up.
But you heard him.
A wicked apple and like 12%.
No shit though. Oh wait.
You heard him.
What?
He's right.
It don't take. It don't
He
take
right
much.
though. Whatever fucking prophet said, he right though. He right, 100%.
He's right.
Bro, fucking goddamn, bro. Actually, you know what? At the beginning of it, I was feeling it, and then now I'm just like drinking because it's there.
You know what?
I'm not even feeling shit.
Don't drink because it's there.
Yeah, boy, you drink because it's there.
Like honestly, bro. Like honestly, like my family. Like I love my mom and my dad. I
Don't
love them.
even
I love them to
try.
death. But here's the dealio. My mom was super
Califragilisticexpialidocious.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, she took care of me.
Don't do that.
Damn, that was crucial.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry, bro.
No, you're good.
Don't do that shit.
She just like
Strict?
strict. You know, there was no alcohol in the house. There was no type of drugs in the house. Like and that's what a healthy family should be like.
No shit.
Dude, but there's a thin line because it was
Right.
like my mom was the same way, but it was like I couldn't watch VH1, I couldn't watch MTV,
Right.
I couldn't watch
Wizards
BET.
of Waverly Place or fucking That's So Raven. I couldn't watch that shit because it was satanic.
Yeah, because they had psychic abilities and stuff like that. Yeah.
So
yeah.
like there was no alcohol at the house, right? And my mom, she always told me stories about my grandpa being an alcoholic and stuff like that, blah blah. And I took that, but whenever, dude, I grew up at a very young age. I grew up as I would say, at a regular 12-year-old child. I grew up more than most, you know.
Right.
I had my first job. I was working in the fucking fields with my homies and shit, picking up weeds and shit in the fields and stuff. Like, I grew up, you know.
Yeah.
So it kind of like forced me to have that mentality where it's like I can make my own decisions, whether they're good or bad, on myself though, right?
Right.
And I love my parents. I love my mom and my dad and everybody that's involved, but I have that mentality where it's like, you can't make those decisions. I make those decisions for myself, you know? And I followed my parents' rules as much as I could. As much as one could, I did that. I followed the rules, but whenever I got out of my family's house, I said, you know what? There's nothing stopping me from doing these things that are legal, right? Alcohol, smoking, lottery, blah, blah, blah. Am I going to make this control my life, right? The generational curses, which we were talking about a while back, you know, yes, that is a generational curse where my grandfather was alcoholic, you know, and my aunt has become an alcoholic and stuff like that. Am I going to? No. Do I like alcohol when it's available? For sure. Right. But am I going to drink tomorrow? Probably not, because I'm going to feel it. But I feel it now, and I feel okay, and I'm happy, and this is a celebration. OBI is fucking here. We're doing it again.
OBI, baby.
You know? OBI, baby. And you know, it's one of those things where it's like, I can balance that shit, but the people I can't, you know, we feel that. We understand.
I can't.
You can't?
No.
For what?
I can't balance it.
What did you have to say back there?
Oh, no, I'm just stretching.
Oh, okay. she was like, preach.
He can't, boy.
Hey,
he sure can't.
Where's the bathroom in here?
Right here around the corner.
Right there in the corner.
You gonna throw up or pee pee, boy?
Boy, hell no.
It's the door in the middle.
He don't know. He's like,
right now, you fired. You fired.
He said, I don't know yet.
If you need to go to the bathroom, you can go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
You didn't see the first one? I went to the bathroom 18 times.
He said, yeah, okay.
Dude, I feel like gingers have like a smaller bladder than most.
You know what else?
Get that boy
Have
some
you
milk.
even looked it up?
You
Supposedly,
gonna give me some milk?
it takes
No,
us
I'm
more
not.
like what's the stuff that they give you like when you go under? More
anesthesia.
sedative and anesthetic.
Anesthesia.
Supposedly it takes us more anesthetic than normal people.
Right. And
Ginger?
and also
Yeah.
if you didn't know this,
Look it up.
electricity.
Google.
Okay, calm down. First off, calm the fuck down.
We're more perceptive to electricity than most.
Really?
I don't know if you knew that, but
That's why I'm always shocking you.
yeah, that's why you're always shocking her. And like getting shocked by certain things, it like hurts more than most,
Man.
which is really crazy because like you feel like, you know, those gums. You
So do
pull?
tattoos hurt more than most?
I don't know about that, but I would assume so. I would assume so.
Shout out Bradley Buchholz at Stars and Stripes Tattoo in Fritz, man.
Bad, he's doing his thing.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Lorenzo off of Idle Hands because that's who did all my fucking work.
Yeah,
and shit.
Big Lorenzo.
And I think
Big
he's gonna
L.
stick with. I'm gonna stick with him, bro. Like,
Oh yeah.
That boy Big
I might
L.
get a tattoo in Louisiana, but like I'm not gonna be fucking with.
What you
any
gonna
of that.
get?
We've been looking. Me and Bex, we're gonna get matching tattoos. I don't know what we're gonna get, like maybe bugs or frogs or something, some type of
Matching
weird
mushrooms.
Yeah, something crazy. Magic mushroom. We were talking about mushrooms yesterday, so
Matching
maybe mushrooms and shit. But I don't know. We're gonna see what comes.
Y'all should definitely do it.
Dude,
man.
I'm so fucking ready for vacation. Like,
It's such a relief just like getting out of town, like just
Right.
somewhere different where
Right.
the air's different and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And people have days off and stuff like that. I haven't had a day off in 3 fucking years, bro. Like, you know, and in certain occasions, in extreme occasions, my job says like you can't. There's no work, you know, which is it's totally cool because I get a day off. But like an actual vacation where I can sit down and drink a fucking martini and like look at the world for what it is, I haven't had that shit in 3 fucking years, bro. And
What's in a martini?
Martinis, I
Gin.
think, is
Gin?
Gin? I was gonna say vodka.
so.
It's close.
Vodka and
Maybe.
gin.
Gin is
vodka
fucking
and
crazy.
gin?
Did you know that sociopaths
No.
drink more
Is it
gin
gin?
than most?
Yeah.
You hear that?
and an olive.
You hear that? Sociopath. I can't even say that.
Sociopaths drink more gin than most.
There you go.
I have a Bombay problem.
It's creeping. Fucking A, bro. Like, I was not ready to get. I mean, I already have a shot ready for. I was not to get as lit as. I mean, this is like a reunion, bro. Like, honestly, this.
I didn't think I was gonna drink fucking
Nobody
3 of
ever
these
does
motherfuckers
though.
either, bro.
Nobody ever feels like that.
Right,
And we just,
right.
you know, we come through and
and that's
OBI's a turn up, boy. We just be turning up.
bro. Like,
Well, and when we get on, that, we need to do a show together, bro, because we be turning up.
oh, 100%.
Especially on stage,
100%,
bro.
dude.
On
100%.
stage, we be turning up. That's why we need to do a fucking song, because we gonna be turning the
Oh
fuck
yeah,
up, bro.
dude. We'll make something
Our
happen.
motto is it don't matter if there's
sound like a BET movie
500
right
people,
now.
if there's 5 people or there's 5,000 people, it don't matter. We about to turn up, bro.
Right.
No,
Right.
look.
I don't care if don't nobody
You
show up.
need-
We
you need
said,
to-
I'm
we
guessing
about
you've
to
been,
come with that energy, you know what I
bro.
mean?
she said, I'm guessing you've been.
Going into like that kind of stuff, you know,
Dude.
where it's like 10 people or
I don't
70
care.
to 100.
I swear to God.
Hey, what was that show? Kings and Queens? Jay
Gotta be
we had
Queens
a
and
song.
Queens,
Hey,
my
shout out
nigga.
Jay Peso, man. I know you're going through some shit, bro. We praying for you, like big positive vibes and shit. But no, we had a show at Jay Peso at Kings and Queens. It's like a little small venue over off like the boulevard and shit.
Right.
And it was like at first.
Where was it at?
It was great.
Kings and Queens.
Yeah.
It's like a little like a little bar like over on the north side and
That
shit.
shit was lit that night. Yeah.
And it was like you could bring your own bottle and shit. And it was like at first didn't nobody really like vibe or nothing. And then it's like we was the first people to go on stage. So we opened up the show. And it don't matter if we open up the show, middle of the show, the end of the show, it don't matter. We about to turn up.
Late to the show, it don't matter,
Hey,
nigga.
we opened up that show, bro, and we went crazy. And I remember there were some youngsters in a booth in the front. You remember them?
Yes.
I don't know who y'all are, but if y'all watching this shit, man, big shout out. 'Cause they started going crazy. They was about to turn the table over and shit. And we was just jumping, just like fucking crazy hype, man. And
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about something that's embedded into something like that, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to shows, when it comes to like working with people, when it comes to like, making projects happen and venues pop off and shit. When you get into that kind of situation, obviously, mad respect to the people. I mean, like, I say mad respect to y'all because I know you, right?
Right.
But when it comes to like people that you don't know compared to the people that you do know,
Yeah.
how does that dynamic work? OBI comes into a show and blah 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 shows up, right? Mm-hmm. When you see that person, whether it's good or bad, how does that dynamic work? Whenever you say, fuck this guy, I don't even know why the fuck he's here.
I'm gonna show you the same respect you show me, and I came
Right.
here to do what I came here to do.
But is there people out here, right? Like we talked about hate and people like fans and shit doing that shit to y'all.
I mean, I don't think we've
but
ever
is
showed
there,
up to
is
it.
there
Nah.
inside the game? Is there inside the game where somebody's like, we don't fuck with you?
There's always people that's low key gonna hate on you and shit. But
as far as
here's
just
the thing.
straight up, I don't fuck with you.
Yeah, people are not gonna do it out in public. They might. And here's also another thing. Y'all might be performing and they might just stand there and not rock with you and shit. But when you really rocking the show and you really bring that fucking energy,
right?
They'll catch themselves. They'll catch yourself over there bobbing and like rocking while you're fucking performing and shit. But that shit really don't fuck with me, man.
Right.
If y'all don't want to fuck with me, it don't matter. But like that particular instance when we went and we did that show, and those people that didn't even know us started rocking with us like that. That shit, that's the best feeling in the world, man.
Right.
I don't care if I don't. If
So we're talking about artists bobbing to artists, right?
Oh yeah, and fans, of
right,
course.
fans for sure. Like I
and there's always gonna be some people that gonna be at the show, and they may or may not rock with you. And like to me, to us, like that shit don't bother me. I really don't care.
Right.
If y'all don't rock with us, I don't give a fuck because I feel my own music, and I'm still gonna put on a performance.
Right.
And like I can say that, but
I'm not.
I ain't got it.
You need a skin?
You need a skin?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You're rolling again?
Hey.
You want that Ouija board?
Yeah, I do.
You're not taking it with you.
Yeah. That's not what he meant. Do you
Nah,
want it?
we better contact somebody right
But
here.
no, I mean it really don't fuck with us. Like most people rock with us, and if you don't rock with us, we already know what it is.
I turned. I'm just for a pause for a second. I turned, and now I feel my alcohol level is really up there.
Has risen.
Hey man, sometimes it's the same thing. You'll sit down and smoke a blunt, and then you'll stand up, and you don't realize how you are until you stand up.
Bro.
Can I get one more?
Yeah.
You don't need another one.
Do you want another one?
I need one.
Do we
I
need another one?
I want one more.
Hey, drink some of this chocolate milk.
Shut your ass the fuck.
milk.
I'll pour the last.
Hey,
of
and
this
for
bottle.
anybody watching this video,
There you
I'll
go.
roast your ass too.
Quick, please.
Hey.
Wait.
Okay.
I'll get on your ass.
Hey,
Bro,
no.
the first time I got crossfaded, it was actually 2 years ago. It was actually the day before Thanksgiving.
How old are you?
Thanksgiving-
26?
26.
Okay.
The first day I actually got crossfaded. I was going through a lot of shit. I was already dealing with like separation and stuff like that.
Okay.
And Thanksgiving
motherfucker,
Eve,
you
I was
got
like, you know
ring
what?
light.
I'm gonna do my own shit. I'm gonna do my own like little Thanksgiving, my own self, you know. And so I go up. I'm making my grandma's fucking fried bread, bro. Like it's one of her things that like I remember, you know, like, as a young kid, like remember my grandma making the dopest fried bread. And so, you know, she passed away and shit like that. And I was like, you know what? For Thanksgiving, I'm going to try to fucking make this the way she did, you know? and I was making fried bread, and I was like, I got a bottle of Jack Apple. I'm gonna get fucked up tonight. I'm gonna feel the vibe.
Right.
And I was drinking and stuff, and then my homeboy Slim, shout out to Slim, shout out to fucking Grim, bro, like nostalgia.
Hey, shout out. Speaking of Slim, shout out to B Slim.
Hey, shout out B Slim, bro.
That's my boy, man.
Fucking,
straight out of motherfucker.
They called me and was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm just cooking and fucking drinking, bro." And he goes, "We're gonna roll up, bro." Like, you have those fucking times as like artists and like writers, bro. Like, you sit in a car and you listen to beats constantly. You're just like sitting there smoking, talking about life, listening to fucking free for profit beats to see if we can make something happen. I don't know if you ever.
Let's do it after the podcast.
Let's do it after the podcast, bro. 100%.
Cause hold on.
Yeah,
wait.
No, we rapping.
Tell
We
me,
rapping.
Cause I'm over here fucking with this. I'm finna body slam this nigga. What I'm finna do. Y'all over here talking about the podcast.
I'm trying to make him body slam.
It's finna be WWE in this hoe.
No, I was talking about the first time I got crossfaded.
Shout out, Matt.
I'm just fucking one, bro.
So I was
hip toss.
So they come, Slim's got a slick fucking Tahoe. I don't know, like when you see this Tahoe, bro, like you know that thing.
I've seen a slick Tahoe in my day.
Tahoe, bro, like it's fucking midnight blue.
Oh, midnight blue with some 24s.
Oh, bro.
Oh shit, that sound like your ride, player. Fuck the state trooper.
For real. So we
sugar booger.
We chilling. I got more than half of a bottle still of Jack Apple.
A Jack Apple.
And
they
got the weed and shit, and we're fucking flowing and stuff. And I'm doing this, and they're like, "You want a fucking J?" And I was like, "Fuck it, I'm feeling it." So like, I found out that if I drink and then smoke, I get edged out where it's like fucking, straight.
Yeah, okay.
I do that shit every day, player.
So I smoke a J. I'm straight as fuck, and I'm drinking, bro, and I'm like, rapping and stuff. And then I look, for some reason, I look at the bottle, and it's like this, bro. It's like this. Like there's like a little bit left, and I was like, did we share this shit? Or did I drink all of this? Like if I drink all of this fucking shit, I'm done. I did, but I didn't find out until I got crossfaded, right? So I was doing it, and they're like, let's smoke a bowl. And I was like, hell yeah, we're smoking a bowl. So I was smoking a bowl, and right after that bowl, bro, I became... I was done, dude. I was fucking done. They're like, let's go to Also's and get some burritos. I'm fucking feeling it. I'm like, dude, I cannot leave my house.
Yeah.
Because if I leave my house, it's an adventure. It's a fucking...
Bro, this motherfucker used to be like, hey, bro, just go to the store in my car. And I'm like...
No.
What if I get killed by Russian spies? Like, what if?
What introduced you to psychedelics? This world of like drugs.
Oh, what? Him?
Yeah, I hate.
If you ask me, then I gotta go to him. Then he gotta.
I hate that.
I don't know. He gotta go to him.
Right.
Then.
I hate the taboo. The word drugs is taboo, right? The word drugs taboo.
I mean, yeah, we.
But like,
all right, Prophet. Let's
open up the world of like what introduced you to
open this
world.
I want to hear it. Yeah.
Honestly, like if I'm really sitting here thinking about it, it's just like really being in the streets, and it was just like. I don't really feel like when you're born or as a teenager you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna try psychedelics.
Right.
I feel like there's a path that's already chosen for you, and there's a path that you're gonna fall into. You're gonna find it, or it's gonna find you, or you're gonna attract that anyways. Because everything in your life is about vibrations, and the certain vibrations that you are, and the certain vibrations that you vibrate at, you're gonna attract certain things. It's the law of attraction, man. You're gonna attract certain things, and it's not like I was destined or I did this or I made this decision to come into psychedelics. It's just like something that kind of happened, and ever since it did happen, my life has never been the fucking same.
What age was it?
Honestly, I wasn't until my 20s. I really didn't fuck around with psychedelics, and honestly, if it wasn't for psychedelics, I probably wouldn't have broke the bonds of addiction.
So you're telling me right now, at the age of 26, Almighty Psy, it's about time.
I'm not necessarily saying that, but at your point in time, when I was your age, I'd already been down to prison and did like 4 years, got out and had a crazy like meth addiction and shit. And the only thing that really saved my life was LSD, man.
Right.
And
LSD showed you like, hey,
it made me look inside myself one time, and really figure out what was wrong with me, and just finally get that in my heart, in my mind, to stop doing that and stop living that life. Because at one point in time, I was living in a fucking, like a house that didn't have electricity, didn't have water. I was like shitting in 5-gallon buckets, bro, because I was just okay with being in the bonds of addiction.
No shit.
Literally.
And you took what
that house now to this day is fucking ran down by the city of Borger because it was a fucking hot spot for like crazy drug activity, man.
But what? So like in that moment, you take LSD. What was going on? How did it happen? How did it happen?
It happened with me not really realizing what was going on with my body or what was going on with my mind, and just kind of releasing myself.
So you were like I'm trying not to make it sound like too harsh, but like you were already tweaking, right?
Oh yeah.
And then somebody said, "Here."
No, it was more or less like I had already kind of stopped.
Okay.
But it was like one of those things where you stop and then you do it again, then you stop and then you do it again. And it's like I wasn't really 100% done with it, and then when I was in the streets and I was like fucking around with certain people, I got a hold of something, and when I took it, dude, it changed my fucking life.
Right.
It made me realize, like, bro, you have a kid, you have a life, you have this, you have that, where you know what I'm saying? It like put everything into perspective that unless you've been in this situation or unless you've experienced with this certain psychedelic, then you probably wouldn't understand. But it really put everything into perspective for me, and it like literally changed my life.
So you do LSD, right? That time, that moment, you remember, right?
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
That moment, did you still have after the LSD trip that you had, did you still have a problem with the drugs that you had? It was just cold turkey, straight up.
Yeah.
Did you deal with what is it called?
Withdrawals?
Withdrawals, yeah.
I mean, not necessarily.
Last time we talked, I was in a different place. But in a lot of situations, when your name is called upon, you gotta rise to the occasion. Don't need a parachute. Words of the wise, so let's go pursue. Everything that's in the way, God put it here. We can't forget He got a better view. Mr. Drink up to clear my head. Ignore the signs of the living dead. I face my fears on the other side, deep in my mind. And my nigga, I ain't never scared. Now it's time to rise up, straight from the ground, a seed to a flower. I never give up, I've been grinding for hours. Every day that I live, got so much to be proud of. Future so bright, it's glistening. I study fundamentals and y'all just ain't disciplined. Y'all just ain't listening. We don't need to see another law-abiding citizen. I'ma reach immortality before I finish this. Now it's time to rise up, more and more, to make the haters sour. Elevated myself to the top of the tower. Money, 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 I want all the power. It's time to rise up. Now it's time to rise up, more and more, to make that hater sour. Elevated myself to the top of the tower. Money, 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 I want all the power. It's time to rise up. Along the way, I let the puzzle unravel. I fire every bullet that I got in my satchel. Defend the throne when I get it. I'm the head of the castle. Stop talking shit to a king when you know that you fragile. Come on, let's feel the energy. Stare it down to the soul with intensity. They always close the door in my fucking face all the time. That's why I can't show no empathy. Change the game, but remain humble. Can't forget the days battling up in the jungle. Consistent grind, when I get it, I never fumble. I need my wealth, I need that shit in several bundles. I win the battle, any kind of position. First up, I ain't worried about another collision. High powers got a plan that includes the commission. A fucking warrior could battle any kind of conditions, nigga. Now it's time to rise up, more and more, to make that hater sour. Elevated myself to the top of the tower. Money, 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 I want all the power. It's time to rise up. Now it's time to rise up, more and more, to make that hater sour. Elevated myself to the top of the tower. Money, 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 I want all the power. It's time to rise up.
Like, and like I said, I'd quit like a little bit before, but it was kind of like the final. It was kind of like the final, like, here, this is done. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was like I would stop, and this was like years. Like, I didn't even fuck with like anything like that until I got out of being locked up and shit.
Right.
I just got mixed up.
And
into
then
some shit.
at that moment, like, were you doing?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you already knew what detox feels like.
Yeah.
Because prison.
Yeah. But prison isn't what stopped me.
Right.
I started doing that stuff after I got out. And shit.
Right. Because was it because, or it was your choice? Do you say because of LSD this, or was it I took LSD and my choice was to?
No, I seriously think because of LSD this. Yeah.
Okay. You know that actually I just thought of that reason. I just thought of that sentence, and it actually means something. You know, because of LSD. ...
Yes, I was able to
LSD,
stop. Because of LSD, I was able to stop relapsing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
100.
You know what I mean?
Right. 100%.
Because I would stop and I'd be like, yeah, I've been clean for 3 months, and then I'd get around certain people, or I'd find myself at a certain house or some shit, and then I'd do it again. But it's like because of LSD, I didn't want to relapse anymore. I didn't fuck with those people anymore. I didn't talk to those people anymore. I didn't have dealings in the streets with those people anymore because I didn't have no need to.
You good?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't have no need to be around those people or to entertain that shit or to be friends with y'all or to smoke weed with y'all or whatever. Like I didn't
love for sure. Yeah. Like I still care about you.
Like no hard feelings if I seen you and you was out and you needed money, which I have gave people money.
Right.
That I see walking around Borga that are fucked up. You know, I have but I'm not the type of person to pull out my phone and be like, hey, I'm giving this person the fucking McChicken. Like that's not me.
Bless you.
I'm gonna do it out of love. You know what I mean?
Right. Bless you.
And that's what the world's missing nowadays. That's what the world is missing. Love, bro.
100%.
Love can overcome all this shit.
Dude, you learned something, bro?
All this bullshit. If somebody just gave him a hug,
you learned something? All this bullshit.
If somebody gave him a hug right now, he'd quit sneezing.
Right. If I gave you know what?
It's just all about love.
Jesus, you know.
You kick my shoe again, I'm going to take that hug back.
We'll get into that next podcast.
Next podcast.
Wow.
OBI 3.
Hey,
what did he say?
No,
what are we getting into?
Hey, hold on.
What are we getting into? What did he say?
Guess what our total was at the gas station on the street.
What the fuck, Santeria, fool? What the fuck?
$6.66.
Hey. Yo, what? Quit kicking my shoes.
I'm not kicking
You
your
look like
shoes.
Machete's nephew.
My kids, bro. What the fuck?
Hey, you look like Machete's nephew, Filetto.
Sorry about that. Y'all were like in the background fucking bullshitting fucking me and Prophet.
No, I loved it. I was hearing
Deep
everything I was
shit,
talking about. This man over here.
I'm not even doing anything.
Never. Not ever.
I feel like every time I'm on this podcast, I get more vulnerable.
Right. You're like, oh,
you
beautiful.
should.
Like I talk about
That's
shit
great.
that nobody would ever fucking know about.
Right.
You should. Sharif
Bro,
back there,
shout out to fucking Lurk. I don't know if you know who Lurk is. Fucking the official Lurk. He has a crazy. It will be posted before y'all's, but he has a crazy fucking why I became an artist story.
Okay.
And whenever that shit pops off, bro, like shout out to fucking Lurk, dude. I met so many people, man.
Shout out to Jack Thurman.
Jack Thurman, bro.
Hey, Jack Thurman.
My boy.
Shout out to B Slim. Shout out to B Slim. Trouble Man.
Shout out to Lil Nod.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Young Nod, bro.
Shout out to
Young Nod. Yeah.
Sadzilla. Shout out to.
We
met
him.
Your cousin's to Jack Thurman,
yeah,
right? And I had a podcast with Jack, bro.
Yeah.
I need to get you and Jack on pod together, bro.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
I love Jack. He's like political, but like it's quiet. He's like, I don't want to fucking say anything, but also at the same time.
And then hit you with like a crazy punchline. And you're
right.
Like, okay,
I'm like, oh damn, shit. And you know, look up Jack Thurman. He's got a new song out, and it actually had first fucking time on MOSHCAST that fucking song, bro, live. That shit was on there. That shit, bro. Before he fucking posted it, bro.
Hey, but what about OBI though? What we got planned for the next year?
Hey, man. What do you got planned for the next year?
All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all, man. We got a motherfucking album dropping on April 20th, 420.
April 20th. Yeah.
We got a whole new album dropping, all new shit, man.
Cause y'all be dropping some singles out, right?
Yeah, we be dropping singles. We just dropped the album. We just drop albums and then we give them enough to feed on, you know what I'm saying? But we about to drop an album. This shit about to be crucial. April 20th. I'm not telling y'all the name. Y'all gonna know what it is. Y'all gonna know what it is soon. We got the promo coming up. You know what I'm saying? Also, man, shout out Modern Trichome. We got some merch. We got some new merch coming out.
Modern Trichome. Hit me up, or actually, I will hit you up. We'll do a fucking collab or something about MOSHCAST and shit. Bro.
We got new merch coming out. We got a new feature. Shout out Loco, man. Shout out Lil A. Shout out JMG. Shout out BFA.
Man. We got that one feature coming out for you too.
Yeah, we got BFA. Yeah. We got that wet paper coming out.
Yeah.
Y'all know what that is.
I knew that nigga would get excited.
Hey man,
about
let me think. Who else?
So we supposed to shoot some video with Lyric and them for
shout out SOS, shout out Pedro.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Shout out Peso, man. I hope he get better. Everything checks out with you, bro.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm not gonna speak on it. I mean, if you know him, you know what's going on. But
yeah, he has some health issues. Or something.
Get better. He'll get better.
All right, shout out. We'll keep you in your prayers for sure.
Shout out Aaron Hardy.
Shout out Aaron Hardy for sure.
Yeah, man.
AC Hardy.
Shout out Almighty Sai. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. One time.
Shout out my wife.
Hey, shout out Turnt Life.
Yeah, shout out Turnt Life and my wife. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out OBI.
Turnt Life, yeah.
Shout out to fucking OBI for coming on and having a fucking good old time with me.
Shout out OBI.
You know what I'm saying? Tree Life.
Tree Life. 806.
OBI.
806, man.
OBI.
You
know what
I'm saying?
We got a whole bunch of people like Amarillo, Texas is blowing
Shout
the
out
fuck up.
Summer.
Shout out Summer, bro. It's time to warm the fuck up, you know? Let's stop being cold. Let's stop being cold as fuck. Plug your shit. Socials. What do you got?
Outsiders by Intoxication on any streaming platforms. What is it on TikTok?
Do you even go outside?
Do you even go outside on TikTok?
Yes, sir.
OBI Inc. on Facebook, man.
Yeah.
Joshua Prophet Tracy.
Look, OBI Inc. on Facebook. Click the link in the bio and it'll take you to the link tree, and then you can follow anywhere, whatever you want to see, whatever your preference is. You just want to watch music videos, got a link to that. You just want to see TikTok, got a link to that. We got a link to the SoundCloud. We got a link to the motherfucking shit. If you still fuck with Reverb Nation, we got a link to that. Just fuck with the link in the bio.
We got a link to Spotify.
On the OBI Inc. on Facebook. I'm just saying,
if you
we
fuck
out
with
there,
YouTube,
man.
we got a link to that. iHeartRadio, whatever you
got a
listen
link to
music
that.
on, man.
Your mama house got a link to that.
Hey, my Wi-Fi connect as soon as I pull up. We got a link to that. You know what I'm saying? Outsiders by Intoxication, baby.
Yeah,
that's it.
Can we get a
$sign Streets Clement?
I literally just run that shit up.
Run that cash app up.
Section. Everybody do that on shout outs.
Right. Shout out. Yo, so Prophet already shout out. We all shouted out. You got anybody else to shout out?
My kids.
Kids?
Yeah, no, for real though. Shout out my fucking kids, dog.
Shout out my children.
I'm so serious. Shout out my fucking kids, dog.
All right, man.
Shout
out Matt Mears. Shout out Josh Wells.
Hey, no. Shout out Judd.
Yeah, shout out
Raw, nigga. Shout out WW Taking Vessel. I ain't fucking playing. Look.
Shout out Vicky.
Hey, for real though.
Yeah, shout out Vicky at Boss Bill Bonds.
Hey, shout them out, nigga. Shout them out.
Shout out my kids. I give shit.
Shout out to your wife.
All the way.
All the way. Shout out to fucking Lane Sims. Shout out to fucking Big O. Shout out to James Pompa.
Hey, what we doing?
James Abel.
Shout out to James Abel.
Come on.
Oh shit.
Modern Trichome. Time Wise Watch Company.
Hey.
Shout out to Jack Thurman.
Shout out to Live Well Dispensary.
Shout out to Joanna.
Shout out TurboTax.
TurboTax.
Yeah, shout out Credit Karma.
Hey, if you want to fucking sponsor me, let's go. I need some cash, bro. I need H on block.
Shout out Cash App.
Shout out Auto Nation.
But for real,
Hey, shout out United Healthcare.
No.
Prophet, what you got? Tell somebody something that they need to
Come
hear
on,
on fucking
Prophet. Tell
podcast.
us something.
All right, man. If today your mission don't seem right, just know that it ain't wrong. Keep on pushing, and you're gonna get where you need to go.
Bug, say something for the people.
Look, check this. Hard work pays off as long as you keep working hard, my nigga. Keep your head up, your nose down.
Bars. Silent. Say something.
You want me to say something? Okay. Motherfucker, if you looking down on what you doing right now, then quit doing what you doing right now and do something else, my nigga.
Bars.
I don't give a fuck.
Bars.
What you got to say?
What you got to say?
What I gotta say? You know what? If things are taking you down and things are bugging you out, fuck them.
Fuck them.
Do something different. Do something new. This is your life. Change your life. Let's make something happen. Always. OBI, MOSHCAST. It is what it is. And like always, I'll see you next week. And go fuck yourself.
Gunshot.
Fuck yourself, buckshot. Ivory.
Buckshot Ivory.